What's good? What's goody? What's goody, my peopleizations? What's goody? What's goody? So, we got some interesting news, right? Showtime Shawn Porter, he feels the need to call out Terence Bud Crawford, right? He says that Terence Crawford, the fight needs to be made for the people. He says that, the people need to get this good dosage of great fights, and I want to feed the people. He says, at Terence Crawford, at top rank, let's make it happen. Terence Crawford, he responded. He says, just stay on standby because now you're testing me. Shawn Porter responds, I'll be ready in May. Is it going to happen? Will Terence Crawford fight and agree to fight Showtime Shawn Porter? Will he make it happen? Dwayne Freeman, my brother, Will Lattimore, Chef Boyardee, James, Kenneth Pinkney, Yasin 007, Ketty Peach 504, Jay Williams, Kevin Munnings, Chris Robb, Media TV, Mike Lawson, Austin Grant, Big Snack Pack, Akondo Sammy Hassan, Mike Rhyme, uh, Absadine Lion, the GOAT, the code keeper. Salute, man. Fly High 89, Vince Williams, Jay Lee, Patrick Pachant. Salute, Stephen Young. Salute, Sheena, Peace of Blessings, Queen. Big Zoe. Salute, Nick Silvio. Salute, Tiana Scott, Peace of Blessings, Queen. Nate Wobright. Salute, Armani Rivera Frazier. Salute, Deshaun Daniels, D-Man Jr. Salute, Underground Asylum. Salute, Viva Tu Vida, Live Your Life. Salute, Joseph Nicholas, Huncho Two Times, Chef Curry. Salute to all my peoples, man. Salute my peoples in the building. We see YouTube is not sending out the notification. Chappelle Show 756. Salute. Dwayne Freeman, D. Sham, Miss Me on One. Salute. Byron Bradley. Salute. What's good? Appreciate you, man. We see YouTube is playing games. They're not sending out the notifications. That's all right. Deshaun Daniels, G Money 718. Salute. Smash the like button, man. Clot. Salute. Dane Watson. Salute. Politically incorrect. Salute. Skills from New Orleans. My brother. Salute. Carl Brown. Salute. Jaden One. Salute. Joe Van Dor. Salute. What's goody? What's goody? Let's work. Let's work, my peoples. Johnny Bryant. Salute. What's goody? Fly Guy Indy. Salute. What's good? Melvin Harris. Salute. Desmond Johnson. Salute. What's good? What's good? Smash the like button, man. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Let's work. You see, they're purposely not sending out the notifications and blocking the visibility. Whatever, man. Salute. Chef Fred Ford. Salute. Quentin Stewart. Salute. Xavier Moses. Salute. This is what they're doing. They're playing games. So smash the like button. J Pistol 410. Wayman Davis. Salute. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, my peoples? Kenya B. Salute. What's good? David Moba. Salute. What's good? D. Griggs. Salute. Yeah, Desmond Johnson. You see, they're not sending out the notifications. They're purposely blocking the visibility on purpose, and they're going to act like they don't understand why. Purposely. So smash the like button. We're going to work today. Pull counter boxing. Salute. Is Terence Crawford going to agree to fight Showtime Shawn Porter? Shawn Porter has been, calling him out. This is what the people asked for. You asked for Shawn Porter to call him out. Now he's calling him out. Moses King, Rex Jamal, salute. Darius Ewan, salute. He's calling him out now, right? This is what we wanted. Why hasn't Shawn Porter called him out? Okay, Shawn Porter is now calling him out, right? So, Ken Broadwater, Christopher Jonette, salute. Salute, Blue Blood. This should be a good one. Yeah, this should be a great fight, man. Hopefully it gets made. There's no reason that it shouldn't get made. None. Right? Kareem Ramen, salute. What's good to you? I don't know what this phone, man. There's no reason this fight should not get made. None. My brother Gold, salute. What's good? There's no reason this fight should not get made. It needs to get made. Period. Too big of a fight. It's a huge fight. It's a a legacy fight for both guys. It's a championship fight. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Peace be free. Salute. That would be good for Bud if he. Yeah. Tone Capone one. Salute. John Walker. Salute. Randy Jackson. Salute. Bionic Prince. Salute. There's no reason that this fight should not be made. Now, Shawn Porter, he did what everybody asked. Everybody said Shawn Porter, Emmanuel H, my brother, salute. Everybody asks Shawn Porter needs to call him out. Russell Davidson, salute. Shawn Porter needs to call him out. Shawn Porter needs to be more aggressive. Well, he is now, right? I'm sure Shawn Porter, he tried to respect the DJ OMG 813 salute. I believe that Shawn Porter, he tried to give him the opportunity, by to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. Like Shawn Porter said, Reese 7 salute. He said, nah, what? Adrian Pittman, my brother, salute. Yeah, exactly. Sarah 47M, salute. So this is a situation where we asked Shawn Porter to, Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? We asked Shawn Porter to be aggressive. I think that Shawn Porter was being respectful and trying to allow him to, if he can secure the fight with Manny Pacquiao. Shawn Porter, he stated, that if he had the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, he said that he's been, debating it, if he would choose Pacquiao over Crawford or vice versa because of the stage and the point in Manny Pacquiao's career. He says, but he probably would lean towards fighting Pacquiao first. So that's understandable, right? So he was being respectful to it. And I believe that, just trying to allow Bud to get the Pacquiao fight. But now that it seems like Manny Pacquiao is on the verge of choosing Mikey Garcia. Elvis Matt, salute. He's on the verge of choosing Mikey Garcia as his next opponent, okay? And if he's on the verge of choosing Mikey Garcia as his next opponent, well then, what is the holdup? That's where I'm confused, right? King Jr., salute. Why is Terence Crawford telling Shawn Porter at this point in time to stay on standby? Stay on standby for what? What is he on standby for? What is he waiting for? You understand? Why are you telling him Ahmad is Ahmad? Salute. Why are you telling Shawn Porter to stay on standby? For what? Robin Montgomery, salute. What is he standing on standby for? What is he waiting for? Jay Lynn said, do I think he's hurt? No, he's not hurt. He's in the gym. DP Rocker, salute. He's working. Elite Trans United, salute. He's working. Jafari Caesar, salute. He's not hurt. So why are you telling Shawn Porter, D. Sham, salute, politically incorrect, salute. Why are you telling Shawn Porter to stay on standby? What is he standing by for? You should be saying, okay, I'm calling Bob now. Let's make it happen. That's what he should be saying. I'm calling Bob right now. We got to make this happen. My brother Drew Titan in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. What's good with you, Drew? Drop the link to your channel so people can subscribe to your channel. Christopher Jeanette. Here we go making excuses. Here we go making excuses. Like, y'all don't get tired of trying to make excuses? Jackson, salute. Y'all don't get tired of trying to make excuses? Alexander Wright, salute. Like, I don't understand. You says, now Christopher Jeanette is saying, maybe he's working on something else. What? What else? Christopher Jeanette, tell us what else could he be working on that's bigger than fighting Shawn Porter. Please tell me. What's bigger than fighting Shawn Porter? Nerve Feeder Cold, salute. Eric Olden, salute. What's bigger than fighting Shawn Porter? Tell me, Christopher Jeanette. Tell us, what is he working on? Possibly not Manny Pacquiao. It ain't Errol Spence. So what is he working on that's bigger than fighting Shawn Porter? Jay Gutter 34, salute. Here we go. Somebody else making up excuses and telling and not telling the truth. Darius Ewan. Listen to this. I don't understand. Do y'all even do research before y'all say these things? Does anybody do research before they rebuttal the stuff that they heard? My brother Darius Ewan says Bud wanted to fight all these guys when they had belts. Or what guys? Let's just start right there. Box conversation, my brother Reggie Owens. Salute. You already know. Drop the link so the people can subscribe to your channel. Mass Arms, Kenya B, Renee Bashion, what's good? Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bashion. Drop the link, Renee. Demetrius Hall, salute. Darius Ewan says he wanted to fight all these guys when they had belts. Okay, who did he want to fight and who had the belt? Go. Trez and Jefferson, salute. I don't understand. He said Porter and Spence. He said Porter and Spence. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, salute. Sherman Callahan, salute. Porter and Spence. Now, before I answer that, I'm gonna give you a chance to take that back and go do your research. Bobby Jude, salute. Christopher Jeanette, are you behind the scenes in Bud Camp? I ain't got to be behind the scenes to speak the obvious. Why do I have to be? You can't see what's going on? Ascend 17, salute. Shawn Porter just called him out last night, and you talking about behind the scenes. Behind the scenes what? Tell me. Shamar Rasham Shalom, salute. Bo One, salute. Fat Cat Shadowboxing, salute. Coach Rod, salute. The Real McCoy, salute. What's going on behind the scenes, brother? Go ahead and tell us. Go ahead. This is getting absolutely ridiculous now. Aubrey Hextall, salute. Now I got to be behind the scenes to know that Shawn Porter just called him out last night, and his two options, according to Bob Arum, right, let's deal with facts over feelings. According to Bob Arum says he has two options, Manny Pacquiao and Shawn Porter. What else is he working on behind the scenes? Who could be a bigger fight than Shawn Porter? Coach's show, drop a race board, salute. Go ahead, tell us, what's a bigger fight that Manny Pacquiao is not on the table? If it's Manny Pacquiao, okay. Benjamin Harrington, salute. Manny Pacquiao not on the table. What else is he working on? Keith Thurman? Brian Taylor, my brother in the super chat. Blue, I said the something. Blue, I said the something. What the hold up? He acting scary. He said I will revisit the conversation. Now he says be on standby. What's going on now? Right. But no, they acting like they didn't understand that. Well, he could be working on something. Oh, now he could be working on something. Larry Ebram Smith, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. They are getting ready to try and make us think a tomato can is a good fight. LOL. Right. So my brother Darius Ewan says he tried to fight them when they was a champion. False. Couldn't have been the furthest thing from the truth. Drew Rick, salute. Couldn't have been the furthest thing from the truth. I don't understand. Shawn and Light, salute. Monch M, salute. The Equalizer, salute. Zamar Yao, salute. Eli Cineros, salute. King 8801, salute. Oh, yeah? So let's say it was your Dana Sugas, right? Geo James Khalil 98, salute. Omar Otero, salute. Let's just say it was your Dana Sugas. Well, your Dana Sugas, he's saying he need a 50-50 split with Errol Spence. So Errol Spence got two belts and done bigger numbers. So I'm almost certain that he will want 50-50 split with Terence Crawford. Darius Ewan, here we go, telling another false story. All PBC guys said, get a belt, then come talk to me. Errol Spence never told him that. Lonzo Thompson, salute. K. Harris, salute. And how could Shawn Porter tell him that when Shawn Porter didn't have a belt? Make it make sense. How can Shawn Porter tell him get a belt first when he ain't have a belt? Gravy Davis, salute. How could that be possible? Somebody tell me that. Anthony Curry, salute. Somebody explain to me how can Shawn Porter tell Terence Crawford get a belt first? And he ain't have a belt. Bobo, Leroy, salute. Somebody explain that to me. Darius Ewan, explain how Shawn Porter told him to get a belt when he didn't have a belt. Anthony Vaughn, salute. Charles Johnson, salute. Sharif Kalfani, salute. Yeah, no problem. And you come and watch me every day. Cool. Cool. You come watch me. Dislike on Bud every day. We got 400 people. Let's get 400 likes. Marvin Rollins Jr., salute. They don't like the truth. People just don't like the truth. I don't understand. William Bowles, salute. DJ Turner, salute. Miguel Ariola, salute. So Shawn Porter told Terence Crawford get a belt first. Right. All the guys told him to get a belt first. Right. When Errol Spence wasn't even on his radar. He said that his Boston dad, salute, that his objective at 147 was Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Keith Thurman. Errol Spence wasn't even on his radar. But you're trying to tell me Errol Spence told him to go get a belt. Right. How can Errol... Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. The brother said they all told him, Anthony Curry, listen to this. They all told Terence Crawford, business brain, salute. Listen to this now. They all told Terence Crawford, go get a belt when he came to 147. How could they all tell him to go get a belt when his first fight at welterweight was for a belt? When did they have time to tell him to go get a belt when he was already focused on fighting for a belt? His first fight at welterweight. Somebody help me understand that. Heuristic value, salute. Mark Ambrose, salute. How could they tell him to go get a belt when his first fight at welterweight was for a belt? When did they have time to tell him to go get a belt? Ramses Flores, salute. Somebody help me understand this. Help me help you. Jose Juarez, salute. He said Crawford said this out his old mouth, bro. Good. I'm glad you said that. So if Crawford told you, hey, the Brooklyn Bridge is in San Francisco, you're going to agree with it. The SS family, salute. So if Crawford told you the Brooklyn Bridge was in San Francisco, you agree with it instead of doing your own research. Okay, so now let's look at this. He said, Terence Crawford also said that Shawn Porter didn't give him an opportunity when he was a champion. Now, let's just go to the history. Let's just look at history. Terence Crawford, out his mouth, said that Shawn Porter didn't give him an opportunity when he was a champion, so why should he have to fight him when he's a belt and Shawn Porter don't have a belt? That's what he said. Right? Baba Yaga, salute. D. Greg, salute. Right? Okay. Shawn Porter won his belt in 2014. Terence Crawford didn't fight for a world championship yet at 135. I'm going to say it again. When Shawn Porter won his belt in 2014, Terence Crawford hadn't even fought for a world championship yet. Okay? That's number one. That's number one. Then Shawn Porter lost the belt to Kell Brook before Terence Crawford even came to welterweight. So how can Shawn Porter tell him or not give him an opportunity to fight for a championship when he didn't even have a belt? Let's just go to the videotape. Then when he fought Jeff Horn, Shawn Porter didn't have a belt. Right? No, he didn't have a belt. Then, new Fat Boy Fitness, Bo Desi, the late bloomer, salute. Otis Mickles, salute. Carl Brown, salute. So then, now check this out now. Then Shawn Porter fought Danny Garcia for the vacant WBC belt. Right? For the vacant WBC belt. He beat Danny Garcia. Yordenis Ugas was his mandatory. Okay? Monty Ridley, salute. Yordenis Ugas was mandatory because he was trying to go directly into the unification bout with Errol Spence, but Errol Spence would have had to face Ugas before fighting Shawn Porter because Ugas was the mandatory and he wasn't trying to get off his square. Roy Babineau, salute. So what they agreed to do, Funk Bob, salute, was fight Shawn Porter for Ugas, and then Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia. Then they came together and fought, and Shawn Porter lost the belt. Anthony LeGrande Jr., salute. Where you been at? Evan Harris, salute. Right? Then RRS1, salute. Then you don't have to. All you got to do, Darius Ewan, is look at the timeline and make it make sense. That's all. All you got to do is look at the timeline and make it make sense. Alfred Petaway, salute. So then Shawn Porter lost the belt in a unification bout with Errol Spence. At the same time, my biased sports opinion, salute. Now, get this, Stephen Taylor, salute. Now you could go check this record. Now, Easy Lewin, Boxing TV, salute. At the same time, when Shawn Porter beat Danny Garcia and people was mentioning a unification bout, Terence Crawford said he's not going to be forced to fight Shawn Porter because of their friendship. And he said, Al Roberts, salute, I will only fight Shawn Porter if we agree to this fight. DAF 316, salute. That's what he said. So how then Shawn Porter lost to Errol Spence? So how did Shawn Porter not give him an opportunity? Somebody please explain that to me. Because Terence Crawford said, why should I fight Shawn Porter and give him an opportunity when he never gave me an opportunity at a world championship when he had it? Well, when he had the belt in 2014, you was fighting at 135. And then when he had the belt the second time at 147, you said that you wouldn't be forced to fight Shawn Porter. And then Shawn Porter fought Errol Spence and lost the belt. So when did he have the opportunity to give you the opportunity? Beast Mode Psych, salute. Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me that. David Erasmus, salute. Somebody, I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that. Meantime, my brother Lonzo Thompson in the super chat, he said he washed Joe Horn for it. Yeah, he beat Jeff Horn for the belt. That was his first fight at 147. So how did they say, Terence Crawford, before you fight me, you go get a belt first? When he listened to the plan already. Uppercuts Boxing Nation, salute. Go look at Bob Arum, Sky H Light, salute. Look at Bob Arum's, when Terence Crawford was being talked about to go to 147, the one, Zone Knows Boxing, salute. Bob Arum says the plan is to fight Jeff Horn because he is the WBO belt holder and he's automatically the mandatory for the WBO belt at the next weight class up. So he was already planning to fight Jeff Horn from the get-go, his first fight at 147. What the plan initially was, December Winter, salute. This was the initial plan, Dash Oliver, salute. The initial plan was, William Taggart, salute. The initial plan was to after he beat Julius Ndongo, King Vonnie 86, salute, smash the like button. 530 people, we should have at least that many likes. So when he beat Julius Ndongo and became undisputed, this was the initial plan. Let me enlighten you. The initial plan was to go to 147 and then put pressure on Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao was the WBO belt holder. So if Terence Crawford would have went up, he would have became the mandatory for Manny Pacquiao. But what happened was Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. Sci-Fi the guy, salute. Chive Fred Fort, salute. Marvin Terrell, salute. Manny Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn. Antonio Privat, salute. So then he had to fight Jeff Horn. So, but the plan was to try to put Manny Pacquiao in a position where he had to fight Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford would have been his mandatory challenger. But if those plans fell through because Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. So then he had to fight Jeff Horn. That's why Terence Crawford is telling people, well, I think that Jeff Horn officially, truly beat Manny Pacquiao. So why is he forced to fight him now? Fight Sweet Peas next, Crawford. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Patricia Hines, peace and blessings, Queen. Eric R, salute. I don't know. Chris Garcia, salute. But I'm just giving you the timeline. So now you tell me, does that timeline add up to what he said? Well, and you ain't got to believe me. Go look at the timelines. The dates are official. Then you can't manipulate the dates. They're official. Shawn Porter won his belt. You want to know the exact date? I'll give it to you. No problem. I told you this before. TS Sim 7, salute. Varvar World Boxing, salute. Hakeem Barian, salute. I'll show you. Geb T. Charlo, salute. Darian Moss, salute. Let's look at this. Richard Thompson, Rico Breland, salute. Smash the like button. We got almost 600 people. How many likes we got? I know we don't have nowhere near the amount of likes that we should have. So smash the like button. Shawn Porter, he won. I was wrong. Look at this. B Fitness, salute. Shawn Porter, he won the IBF belt back in December of 2013, people. I'm going to say it again. Cordero Wolf, salute. Shawn Porter won his first world championship in 2013. He lost it to Kell Brook in April of 2014. Now let's go to the videotape. 2013 is when Shawn Porter won his first world title. We got 337 likes and 600 people here. That don't cut it. That don't cut it. The real Rick Rob, my brother in Super Chat, he says, salute, brother. Just showing love. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. Money in the Ghetto, salute. Nasty Nate 1700, salute. Let's go to the videotape. Shawn Porter won his first world championship in 2013. He lost it the next year in 2014. Let's go to the videotape. When Shawn Porter won his belt, Terence Crawford was fighting Andriy Klimov and was not a world champion and hadn't fought for a world title. Terence Crawford didn't fight for a world title until March of 2014. The same year, Shawn Porter lost the IBF title, and Terence Crawford beat Ricky Burns at 135. I'm going to say it again. Terence Crawford beat Ricky Burns March of 2014. Shawn Porter lost the IBF at welterweight in 2014. Okay? Let's go to the videotape. Just speeding facts. Grail Sabelli, salute. Beast Mode Sykes. Malakan Samal, big bro in the building. Mal Akeem Samil L, salute. What's good with you, big bro? How you feeling? That's my big brother right there. What's good with you, big bro? Carl Brown, my brother in the Super Chat, he said, Blue Bud. He said, Blue, Bud fans keep saying that BS when it's time to have a big fight. But big up the dudes we all know. We all knew he was going to KO. Man, these fake Bud fans tripping. For sure. John Bracken, salute. Vaughn Davenport, salute. Una Sib, salute. So he made his debut at welterweight in 2018. So when Shawn Porter had the belt, big homie Coop, salute. When Shawn Porter had a belt, his first opportunity, how could he give Terence Crawford an opportunity for the belt when he was fighting at 147 and Terence Crawford was fighting at 135? Somebody explain that to me. Then they won the world championship the same year. He beat Danny Garcia September 2018. Terence Crawford beat Jeff Horn in 2018. Then he defended the belt against Yordenis Ugas, right? Who was the mandatory. And then he unified it against Errol Spence and lost the belt. Okay? So how did Shawn Porter not give him the opportunity to fight for a world championship when he had a belt? How was Shawn Porter freezing out Terence Crawford? Somebody explain that to me. How did he freeze out Shawn Porter? Terence Crawford? How? How? Mac Wavy, salute. Appreciate you, big bro. How did he freeze him out? Somebody tell me that. Raw Fat, salute. Biz Phone, salute. He says, why Porter want more for Bud fight than for Miller? Do I even have to respond to that? Real Talk, salute. Real Talk said, because he was a champ and Bud was a champ. What are we talking about here? Anthony Ingram, salute. I don't know. Did I just lay this out? Or what did y'all miss? I don't understand. Because he was a champ and Bud was a champ. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right. Terence Crawford said he didn't want to. He wasn't going to be forced into a fight with Shawn Porter. That's what he said because of their friendship. That's where this friendship stuff started from. Then I asked Shawn Porter about it, and Shawn Porter. I was the first one to ask Shawn Porter about it. Jackie Winfrey salute, and he said, "Yeah, I never really thought about that fight." This was Shawn Porter said. So they both was on the same accord. So then how could he possibly not give Terence Crawford an opportunity when Terence Crawford clearly said he didn't even have Shawn Porter on his radar? And then, let me give you another opportunity. I'm going to give you another example. David Bohannon, my brother, said we got 400 likes and we got 600 people here. 600 people and 400 likes. Where do they do that at? Rod Gomez, 79, salute. Wavy Crockett, salute. I'm going to give you another example. I could do this all day. When Terence Crawford sat down with Andre Ward on Relentless on ESPN, and Andre Ward said, "Give me your 4-fight layout before you retire." Guess what he said? Number 1, Manny Pacquiao. Number 2, Errol Spence. Number 3, Danny Garcia. Number 4, Keith Thurman. And then I'm going to retire. Somebody please tell me, Rodriguez Jackson, salute. Tell me when he mentioned Shawn Porter. Stop me when he mentioned Shawn Porter. I'll give it to you again. Andre Ward said, Gabe Marino, salute. Andre Ward said, Vic Middlebrook, salute. Andre Ward said, "Give me your 4-fight plan before you retire." He said, the Guru, salute. He said, number 1, Manny Pacquiao. Number 2, Errol Spence. Number 3, Danny Garcia. Number 4, Keith Thurman. And then I'm going to retire. And then he said, I would have already been retired if it wasn't for the fact that I'm responsible for so many people. Almighty Chilzo, salute. So, did anybody hear him mention Shawn Porter? Anton Privat, salute. Did anybody hear him mention Shawn Porter? I'll wait. Did he mention Shawn Porter? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me, stop me when he mentioned Shawn Porter. Junior Coolington, my brother, salute. Somebody stop me when he mentioned Shawn Porter. SG, my brother in the super chat, salute. Appreciate you. Quay Scott, salute. Jaime and Martin, salute. Brotherhood, salute. Did he mention Shawn Porter? Jeffrey Monroe, my brother in the super chat, salute. If you don't know, now you know. Blue brings facts. Salute. Bernard Byers Jr., salute. Stop me when he mentioned Shawn Porter. Because I even did a video and said he mentioned everybody but Shawn Porter. And I said, why did he mention Danny Garcia, who lost to Shawn Porter, who lost to Keith Thurman, and who lost to Errol Spence? Somebody tell me, why is Danny Garcia on the list? Why is Danny Garcia on that list? Somebody tell me. Everybody but Shawn Porter. I'm just asking. I'm asking y'all. Because y'all come here and say, because y'all say, oh man, Shawn Porter never gave him the opportunity. Why he got to fight Shawn Porter? Tell me. Tell me. So this is why then people come here and be like, oh, Blue Blue don't he don't like Terence Crawford. No, because I tell you the facts. Ramonique Marti, salute. Because Lebanon gave the salute. Because I tell you the facts. Then you be like, oh, Blue don't like Terence Crawford. Who said that? Leopoldo Parker, salute. Ohio run box, and my brother in the super chat. He said Ohio want all the smoke. Yeah. A-Rod 83 Basio, salute. I'm confused. Why hasn't he? Shawn Porter is now. Let me ask you a question. OBJ, salute. Shawn Porter is like Ramel Ruffin, salute. Shawn Porter is like, hey, I'm trying to make the best fight the best. Let's make it happen. Shawn Porter said, now get this. Real Dino Wells, another. He said, did Spence mention him on his list? Crawford, that is. Why are we talking about Errol Spence when we talking about Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford? Why are we using deflection tactics? Dwayne Yosef, salute. Moral Mas, salute. Why are we using deflection tactics? What are we talking about Errol Spence for? You see the excuse they come up. We are talking. Errol Spence didn't even put out a list. What are we talking about? What list? What list? Answer the question. What list? So now listen to this, right? Jimmy Perez, salute. Keon Spencer, salute. So now listen to this. Cod HS 35, salute. Shawn Porter said, I called Terence Crawford. This was before the Famila fight. I called Terence Crawford and I asked Terence Crawford. See, Shawn Porter's trying to be respectable about it. Real Dino Wells, salute. Paul Counterbox, salute. He's trying to be respectable, go about it respectfully because of their friendship. Kyle Brown, salute. Albert Burnett, salute. Right? Did Errol Spence say, you talking about did Errol Spence mention Crawford on his list? I don't even know what list you're talking about, but I will tell you this. Did Errol Spence say take 60-40 and make it happen? And yes, Errol Spence, when he came back from the car accident, actually, if you want to be technical, I'm glad you did say that. Eric Horn, salute. You're at the wrong place to do that with me, bro. They go 619 Cali Factor, salute. And yeah, as a matter of fact, Errol Spence did mention him on his list. Errol Spence said when he came back from the car accident, he says, I got 3 guys on my list that I want to fight. Who are those 3 guys? Manny Pacquiao, Terence Crawford, and Danny Garcia. I don't care which one it is first when I came back from my car accident. Terence Crawford said, I'm not going to fight Errol Spence coming straight back from the car accident because I won't get my full credit. Uh-oh. Now go look that up. He says, I got 3 fights that I want to make. Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, or Terence Crawford. I don't care which one it is. And Terence Crawford said, when asked about what he said, Shepard King, salute. Terence Crawford said, I'm not fighting Errol Spence coming straight away off a car accident because I'm not going to get my credit. Goodbye. Goodbye. The list Al Heyman gave him when they was face to face, it's on video. You ain't never seen Al Heyman face to face with Errol Spence. You never saw that. You never saw that. You never saw that. D Grant DC, salute. Anton Mack, salute. And guess what? Even you're talking about when Terence Crawford and Errol Spence came face to face. He said that you wasn't on the list. He said that he had a plan already because you Johnny come lately, brother. That's what he's talking about. Don't act like you don't know. He's saying you Johnny come lately to this division. I already had a plan. That's what he said. And Bob Arum was standing there, and he told Bob Arum, with Terence Crawford standing there, call Al right now. Your promoter's standing right here. What did Bob Arum say? I'll wait. Big Nick 32, salute. Did Bob Arum say anything when Errol Spence said, Bob Arum ain't never called me for no fight? He ain't never called Al for me to fight you. Didn't Errol Spence say that? And what did Bob Arum's response was? Nothing. 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 Boxing Social Network, salute. Big Nick 32, salute. And what did Errol Smith say? You know how to get in contact with me? Call Al. Did he respond? What did Bob Arum say? He was standing there too. So the fighter and the promoter standing there, what did they say? Terence Crawford said, oh, we going to get back to you. Your promoter standing right there. Your promoter was standing with you. Arturo Shadi, salute. Am I wrong? Wasn't Bob Arum standing there? Oh, okay. You're saying 007 said, he told T-Bud, why would I fight you when I could take the easy route? Okay, so now you tried to spin it. Good try. But it don't work here. You know that works somewhere else. That don't work here. He was talking about the fact that it's easier to deal with Shawn Porter in the unification bout and or Keith Thurman or whomever, Manny Pacquiao in the unification bout because they with the same promoter. Don't try to act like he was saying I'm taking an easy route, taking easier fights than fighting you. Sorry, good try, but that don't work here. Good try, but that don't work here. He said the easy route, meaning the deal with the promoters. It's easier to have to deal with fights in-house than to have to go outside and deal with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Good try. Because look how difficult it is right now. BH, salute. You tried. Good try. You're on the wrong platform for that. Emmanuel H., my brother in the super chat. He says, salute, great brother Blue and kings and queens in the chat. I still don't know what Al Heyman looked like. He a for real boss. That move is completely silenced. Facts. It's like 2 pictures of him on entire social media. Good try, though. Oh, he told him he could take the easy route. As if y'all didn't understand what he was saying. Come on, stop it, man. Quay Scott, salute. As if you didn't understand what he was getting at. Right hook 1000, salute. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to fight easier fights. No, he didn't say that. He said it's easier to fight Shawn Porter and Manny Pacquiao on this side in negotiations. And what did Timothy, to confirm what I'm talking about, Timothy Bradley, who was the mandatory for Errol Smith was the mandatory for Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley said, man, come on, man. I couldn't fight Errol Smith because when has Top Rank and PBC done business outside of the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight? Baltimore, Maryland, salute. That's what Keith Thurman, Timothy Bradley said. He said it's impossible for us to do business with them. Uh-oh. Good try, though. Anton Mack, salute. Real one. That's because Spence was saying he was his own promoter. Turns out that wasn't true. Who's his promoter? Watch this now. Real talk. Who's his promoter? I'll wait. We all gonna wait. Tell us who Errol Spence's promoter is. And watch this now. See, I don't know why you try this here. Y'all on the wrong platform now. Dr. D, salute. You're on the wrong platform for that. Bull one, salute. So who's this promoter? And watch this now. Watch how I work. Watch how I work. Watch how I work. Who's this promoter? Who's this promoter? Go ahead. We're going to wait for you to tell us who his promoter is. Watch this now. Watch how I work. 5623 Solo, salute. Watch how I work. Go ahead. Tell us who his promoter is. All Mike, salute. Sim P, salute. Black August, salute. Go ahead. Eric Horn, my brother in the super chat. Crawford resume too weak for Spence to be ducking. Abraham Valencia, salute. Yeah, I mean, we know Errol Spence is not avoiding Terence Crawford. But okay. Jackie Winfrey, salute. We know this, Eric Horn. But watch this. Watch how I work. Watch me work. Carl Brown, my brother in Super Chat. He said, Blue, look how many different facts you hit Bud fake fans with, and they keep repeating themselves with things Bud said 2 to 3 years ago. Keep cooking them, Blue. Oh, for sure. We gonna watch this, Carl Brown. You ain't seen nothing yet. Watch this, Carl Brown. Watch this. I'm waiting for him to tell me. My brother DB in the building. South Central LA in the building. D Grant DC, salute. DB, you already know. Drop that link. Go subscribe to my brother DB. So, good, great brother. The academic, salute. Go ahead, great brother. Come on. Tell us who Errol Spence promoter is. Since you said, turns out that wasn't true. Okay. As if he said, turns out that wasn't true. As if there was some information that came out that showed he had a promoter. Or he wasn't telling the truth. So go ahead, tell us who his promoter is. Dow Rod Strong, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, Blue Blood, we appreciate you bringing the real day after day. Much love. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000% coming through, dropping that dub on me. Go ahead. Tell us who his promoter is. We waiting. Done deal, salute. Broderick Hunter, salute. Jelani Evans, salute. TR, salute. My brother, Richie Denby, salute. My brother, CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building in the super chat. He said, salute, bro. Bud got to see Porter. Playtime is over, and I'm about to start making videos again. Boxing need me. Hashtag LDBC. Yes, sir. Go subscribe to my brother, CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell. Go subscribe to his channel. Drop the link in the chat. You already know. I'm waiting for this good brother. My brother, Everything Boxing and Sports. Keon in the building. Go subscribe to his channel. Keon, drop the link so that people can subscribe to your channel, great brother. Matt Money, my brother in the super chat. He laughing. Oh, yeah. We going to get listen, man. Oh, man. Listen. Watch this now. He hesitating. Google ain't going to help you with this one. Stephen Taylor, salute. Real talk. He said, is Al Heyman if he made a list for Spence, that's his promoter. Huh? Now he's saying Al Heyman made the list. Funny. Tristan Patterson, Google ain't going to help him with this one. So, funny, he says Al Heyman made the list. That's funny, right? Silky Slim 706, that dude 002367, salute. The funny part about that is, we all know that the fighters go to Al Heyman, just like Mikey Garcia continued to go to Al Heyman and say he wanted the Errol Spence fight, and then Al Heyman called Errol Spence and said, "Hey, Mikey Garcia wants to fight you." So now Al Heyman gave Errol Spence the 3-fight deal, right, or whatever he gave him it, right, and you put the laughing emojis. PMD 18, my brother, salute. Now Al Heyman is the promoter, right? So now he said Al Heyman gave Errol Spence. Jimson Andres, salute. Now watch this now. Des F, salute. He said Al Heyman gave Errol Spence the list of the fight plan. Well, how can he give him a fight plan when he can't predict the fights? Shizzy Green, salute. Marcus Luck, salute. I'm asking again. How can Al Heyman give him a fight plan when he can't predict the fights? If that's the case, Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao would have been on that list. If that's the case, you wouldn't have seen them trying to get a fight between your Danish Ugas and Errol Spence. Because where did your Danish Ugas come from? Laquan Allen, salute. Laquan Allen, salute. So, how could salute? How could Al Heyman give him a plan when you don't know the plan because everything's subject to change? So, Al Heyman had the plan to offer your Danish Ugas fight? How could that be possible? Oh, Al Heyman gave him a plan to fight Shawn Porter when he didn't know who was going to win between Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter? Al Heyman gave him a plan to not fight Manny Pacquiao in a unification bout? Huh? Chantel Hill, salute. N.O. Vativ Sports, salute. So he gave him a plan to not fight Manny Pacquiao? Dark Sky Lord, salute. Huh? Francione Arcilia, salute. Is that what he did? Funny. Now let's go to this. Mundock, salute. Now let's look at this. He has a promoter, right? Funny part about this is, let me ask you a question. Does he have the same promoter Keith Thurman has? And we got 650 people. How many likes we got? Because I know we don't have 600. We should have 700 likes right now. And I know we don't. And I know we don't. Texas Elite, salute. Eagle Swag Nation, salute. Razor Blade, salute. Smash the like button. Razor Blade, I started to respond to you, but then I realized it's not worth the time. But salute to you for being here. I appreciate you. Des F said we got 495 likes. Get the likes to 700. What are we doing? We should have 700 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. So now the brother said he has a promoter. He said that proved not to be true. So that means there's some information that came out that showed us that Errol Spence has a promoter, right? Mosaic Ben Yah the Great, salute. Right? Vernon Thompson, salute. So now I'm going to ask this question. Does he have the same promoter as Keith Thurman? Go ahead and answer that question. Does Errol Spence and Keith Thurman have the same promoter? Trey Will, salute. What's Blazing in Sports, salute. Yeah, where do they do this at? I don't know. Not here. Get the likes up. We should have 700 likes, man. Let's work. Terence Williams, salute. Yeah, they just walking right in. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Bliv Mash, salute. Dapper Douglas, Jamal Henderson, salute. Yeah, Gary Lynch Jr., salute. Go ahead, great brother. Tell us, does Keith Thurman and Errol Spence have the same promoter? Yes or no? Just Joe King, salute. Galvatron, my brother, salute. Yes or no? Does Thurman and Errol Spence have the same promoter? Yes or no? Go ahead, great brother. Tell us. Real Talk said, didn't Errol Spence say, Al said, I'm going to fight such and so, such and so, such and so? Dante Exis, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. BM, salute. Asley Harris, salute. I just sold you. Jay Cooley, my brother, salute. The Pack Shack, salute. So, again, you're refusing to answer the question, right? Because you already know. Because you already know. So you're refusing to answer the question. Answer the question. Does Al Heyman, does Errol Spence and Keith Thurman have the same promoter? Yes or no? You refuse to answer that question, huh? Vernell Whitlock, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Yeah, they'll say anything trying to be right. That's a fact. My brother DB said from South Central LA to Empire State, we only deal with truth. This is a fact. Go ahead, great brother. Tell us. Rich Porter, salute. I guess you're not. Okay. So, isn't Brian McIntyre, the trainer and manager of Terence Crawford, isn't he on record when Keith Thurman said, let's make the fight happen, send me a contract, $10 million? Isn't Bomac on record saying Keith Thurman can't get $10 million? He's pricing himself out. And the reason he's doing so, because Keith Thurman don't have a promoter like we do. We have a promoter. Keith Thurman don't have a promoter. If he did, he says, Al Heyman could send us a contract and a boatload of money, but they don't have a promoter. Uh-oh. That's from Bomac. Bomac is saying Keith Thurman and Errol Spence don't have a promoter. That's from Team Crawford. That's from Team Crawford. He said they don't have a promoter, so they can't come up with the money. That's what he said. And I said, that's ironic because Manny Pacquiao was with the same promoter that Terence Crawford is with and couldn't get the money he was looking for. But as soon as he left and signed with the advisor that Keith Thurman and Errol Spence is with, he got the money he was looking for. Uh-oh. Walter Joseph Jr., salute. June Bugger, salute. Uh-oh. See how that works? Free game fella, salute. Free gamer. Blue, I could hear you out if you just said you team Spence. No, I'm team Truth. And your team not realistic. See how that works? If you're signed to the PBC, Al Heyman is your promoter advisor. No, he's your advisor. It's not a promoter. Jeffrey Monroe, my brother in the super chat. Blue and Kurt, the boxing version of Bernard and Albert King. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you in the super chat, my brother Jeffrey Monroe. No, it's not been proven. So how he's saying it would be okay if I'm. What did I say that was pro Errol Spence that wasn't true? How about you just say your team Crawford by any means necessary? Just say that. Dahlia Antoinette, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Hey, Blue, over 500 in here, less than 300 likes, King. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should have 700 likes. Now he says, LOL, how though, Blue? Realistic is 50-50. How could that be realistic? Let me ask you a question, free game fella. You just said realistic is 50-50. Okay. If you work off commission and I work off commission, right? Smash the like button, get the likes up to 700. If you work off commission and I work off commission, right? And I sold, let's say we worked at a car dealership. I know your team Crawford. That's why your team delusional. So now let's be realistic. I'm going to bring you back to reality. TSM 7, salute. JR Knox, salute. Here we go. Debo 4735, salute. The likes should be at 700. At easy. Quan 43, salute, my brother. Boston Guru, salute. So now I'm going to bring you back down to reality. Here, let's work. If we worked at a car dealership and we both work off commission, right? Right? Slim DTV, my brother, salute. We work at a car dealership. We both work off commission. The Mitchell Show, salute. You sold 2 cars and I sold 9 cars. Should we get the same amount of money because we work at the same place? And because at another dealership we work together at, we sold the same amount of cars? Now we at this dealership, I sell 9 and you sell 2. So should we get the same amount of money? The Mitchell Show, salute. Yes or no? Joe Davis 2310, my brother, salute. Yeah, because they're not sending out the notifications. BM, salute. That's why you're not getting notifications. Emmanuel H, my brother in the super chat. He said, how is it hard for people to understand this channel is team boxing and facts over feelings? Only emotional people can't get past that. Shaking my head. This is a fact. This is a fact. Stephen Young, my brother in the super chat, he said Bud must have a lot of burner accounts on YouTube. Yeah, it just don't even add up. Right? Let's say we sold the same cars. Bossman KD, salute. Same type of cars. You sold 2, I sold 9. Do we get the same amount of money? Yes or no? Do you get the same amount of money? Right. He, like my brother DB said, Al is widely known as a business advisor, which is why he advises Drake, Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson. He also advised Michael Jackson and so many other people. And so, is he their promoter? The Playbook XO, salute. Appreciate you, King. Say I was a day one subscriber. Salute to you, King. Roy Boy Florida, salute. Go ahead, great brother. Answer the question. Do we get the same amount on the commission? Do we get paid the same amount? Macadocious Mac of the South, my brother in the super chat, in the building. Big Bro Blue, always keeping it 1,000,000. Much love, big bro. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you 1,000%. New Jersey, salute. Appreciate you, my brother Macadocious Mac of the South. Salute. Emmanuel H, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, "My bad for the language. Just mind blowing how one track people can be. He said they the type to run into a wall and then say, 'Excuse me,' shaking my head. This is a fact. Now you know I always learn to paraphrase, great brother. It's all good. SG, my brother in the super chat. Whether Heyman is the promoter or not, PBC fighters don't mix with top ranked fighters in the ring. Heyman is a part of that difficulty. Facts. You can say what you want. But it seems like Bob Arum is more difficult than Al Heyman. Stormy B Man, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother Stormy B Man. Box Talk 101, salute. It's pretty obvious that Bob Arum is a little. It's safe to say he's a little more difficult than Al Heyman, right? Because Al Heyman ain't promoting Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez fight ain't with the PBC. Clinton Jackson, salute. So why is Teofimo Lopez having issues? Brick Johnson, salute. Why did Mikey Garcia have issues with Top Rank? Why did Floyd Mayweather have issues with Top Rank and there wasn't even a PBC? Why did Oscar De La Hoya have issues with Top Rank and there was no PBC? Why did Miguel Cotto have issues with Top Rank and there was no PBC? Why did Manny Pacquiao have issues with Top Rank? Somebody help me out. Stop me when let me know. Thomas Nolia, salute. Somebody stop me. Why is Terence Crawford have issues getting big fights with Top Rank before he even moved to welterweight? And he said that they told him before the Victor Postol fight that they had issues with money and couldn't pay him big money. That's before he even thought about mixing and mingling with PBC fighters. So to say it's Al Heyman, and no, let's not do that. Let's keep it 100. That's why I said Brick Johnson, the same as that car. D Grant DC, salute. Because see, everybody's going to try to be so technical. Well, if you sell this kind of car and I sold that kind of car, y'all understand exactly what I'm getting at. Kenny Ray, salute. Michael Help, my brother in the super chat. You don't see Heyman talking bad about his own boxers or calling Arum exactly. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Remember what Dana White said about Al Heyman?" Nah, I don't remember, bro. You gotta enlighten me about that one. Ricardo Martinez, salute. Royale, salute. Randolph Weatherspoon, salute. I don't remember what Dana White. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't pay too close attention to what Dana White says. Dana White wants his way into the sport of boxing. No, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm not, Anthony Williams, salute. Salaikum salam, great brother. Larry Jordan, 23, salute. Jamal Jones, my brother in Super Chat. But Al Heyman is paying his fighters top dollar. Right. Mateo Mateo Pandagelli, salute. Yeah, I know he didn't have too many good things to say about Bob. Mac from the tree, salute. How many likes we got? We should have 750 likes. For sure, Hunt, salute. I don't, I'm just being real. Pull counter boxing, my brother in Super Chat. He said, Blue, please stop wasting time on these Bud fans. You know they don't believe none of the crap they saying. We want to hear the current stuff you got. All right, you're right. So the current stuff is Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is on Terence Crawford's heels. Shawn Porter is saying, I need to make this fight happen for the fans. And it's clear as day, Bama Jeff 79, salute. Our table, salute. It's clear as day that Terence Crawford, and Shawn Porter have been having talks. Little Miles, aka Young Millie, salute. And now we look at this, right? Remember this. Let's keep this in mind, okay? Terence Crawford, TL, salute. Remember, Shawn Porter stated that he contacted Terence Crawford before the Formella fight. D. Luckett, my brother in Super Chat, Spence and Mikey both made $3 million, right? Okay. What does that mean? Y'all, D. Luckett, y'all still don't learn, huh? Y'all still don't learn. I can't explain it no more. I just can't. I don't know what to tell you, man. Christopher Craney, salute. I can't explain it no more. Smash the like button. We should be at 750 likes. As a matter of fact, get the likes to 800 right now. Lynch Patrick, salute. I don't understand. I can't explain it anymore. I just can't, man. It's just slowing me down now. Like y'all don't understand what's going on and how the PBC fighters work and get paid, and y'all still trying to I don't get it. I don't get it. D Luck is saying shaking my head. What are you shaking your head at? Like y'all should really go research before y'all say some of the stuff that y'all said. You really should. D Luckett, I'm going to give you an opportunity, brother, because I don't like to block people from this channel. Right? I don't like to do that. Don't block D Luckett. Don't time him out. I'm gonna speak real. I respect everybody when they come here. I don't disrespect anybody. Right? I don't call nobody out their name, and I give everybody the opportunity. So I've never have you. Did I refer to you in that manner? So I do this because we all family, and I don't. DP Rocker say he's gone. Okay. Vic Middlebrook, salute my brother in the super chat. He said, them facts over Google if they look. The facts is the real boogeyman of the division. Power up, my people. Get them likes up. Yes, sir. Smash the like button. So see, it's just some certain things that you just can't explain to people. You just can't. You just can't. Right? So he's talking about, Errol Spence got 3 million and Mikey got 3 million. Well, you do know. Let me enlighten you. Let me inform you. Let me educate you. Since you decided to use and say that, oh, you're this and you're that. Let me educate you because you're not educated. So let me educate you. So here you have it. Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, they took Al Heyman and the PBC to court for overpaying their fighters, right? Because essentially they're putting the money in other places where the fighters get paid in different ways. So essentially what Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya was saying, right, is that the numbers that you see on the paper is not actually the numbers that they get. I'm going to say it again. So that's the numbers that you see. That's not the actual numbers they get on the back end. Learn something before you come here talking. The Lawa salute. That's what's wrong with us today, man. That's what's wrong with us today. So instead of you coming here and talking about, oh man, you this and you that, and don't even know what you're talking about, learn something. Go research. Corey McGowan, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. It's not that hard. If you knew anything about what was going on, why they even took him to court anyway? Because they said he was overpaying the fighters, and he was putting two numbers so far out there. Shawn Porter got 1.5 or 1.7 to fight for Miller. My brother Bliv Mash in the super chat. Salute to your grind. Stay on them, Blue. I come here first for any fight news. Your ESPN for us. Screw the haters. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Appreciate you 1,000%. John Moore, salute. That's a flat number. You see, 3 million. Do you think that's what he took home? A1011, salute. You think that's what they took home? Lewis Walls, my brother in the super chat, salute. I appreciate you, King. Joe Pilot, salute. Salute to my brother Lewis Walls in the super chat. Appreciate you. Let me show you something. And then I'm going to show you this. Let me show y'all something. Master Allah, salute. Look at this number. Let me show you something. What does that number say? If you can see it. According to figures obtained by ESPN, Pacquiao will earn $10 million for his fight with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner will pocket 2.5. I'm gonna read this to you again. Learn something. Learn something. Why you sitting here and decide to say, "Oh man, Blue's a clown." Okay, you should have learned something. So, but let me educate you, D. Luckett. What does that say? According to a report to figures obtained by ESPN, Pacquiao will earn $10 million for putting his title on the line Saturday inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena, while the challenger Adrian Broner will pocket $2.5 million. Right? What did Bob Arum tell you? What did Bob Arum tell you? He knows for a fact what Manny Pacquiao got for a purse. What did Bob Arum say the number was for Manny Pacquiao? And he knows it for a fact. What did Bob Arum say? I'm just asking y'all. I'm asking for a friend. Macadocious Mac of the South, my brother in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, knowledge is power, for sure. For sure. What did Bob Arum say? What did Bob Arum say that Manny Pacquiao earned for the Adrian Broner fight? Just somebody put in the chat. Jay Hutt, salute. What's the reported number, and what did Bob Arum say he made? Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., my brother, salute to you, young king. What did Bob Arum say, and what's the reported number that Manny Pacquiao made, and what was the number that Bob Arum said he actually made? Brian Payne, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, you always dropping some heat. Salute to you, king. I appreciate you 1,000%. What did Bob Arum say the number was? Wisdom said 20 million. And Wisdom, did he hesitate? And what did he say? I know for a fact that Manny Pacquiao made $20 to $25 million for that fight, and I'm glad I didn't have to pay the money. Didn't he say that? Didn't he say that? Abraham Valencia, salute my brother in the super chat. He said, much respect to you and your fans, bro. From a brown brother all the way. Keep it real as always. Salute to you, King, 1,000%. Appreciate you, Abraham Valencia. Appreciate you. My brother, Terence Bailey Sr., on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother, on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr. My brother right there, man. George Proctor, salute. Terence dropped the link so they can subscribe to your channel. So what did Bob Arum say? I know for a fact, and I'm just happy I didn't have to be accountable for paying Manny Pacquiao $20, $25 million for an Adrian Broner fight that only did 400,000 pay-per-views. Got him. Go do your homework. Amin Hunt, my brother in the super chat. He said, the only way a fighter could be a boogeyman is if fighters take less, not to fight him. Crawford ain't a boogeyman. Other fights are more lucrative. Trey BD, the real, salute. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you see, so he come here talking about, you know they got this, you know they got that. No, you don't know what you're talking about. How about that? And how about we should just go ahead and say, let me see what this about, let me see what that's about. That's why Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, they took them to court because they said they was paying them off the books. So the money that you see on the books was just essentially a situation where you know, they just saying, okay, well, this is the number, but that's not the actual number he's getting. And that's why Bob Arum went on a complete rant about Al Heyman. So when you come here talking about, oh, you know he only got 3 million, right? No, I don't. And no, you don't either. I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Snoop 500, salute. I need a vacation. Samuel Gray, salute. Salute my brother Abraham Valencia. Say you just got another subscriber. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you. I just need, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Curry, salute. Todd Furtado, salute. Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to help y'all understand about the sport of boxing. Junie Rivera, salute. Well, he said that Junie Rivera, he said that Spence got 3 million and Mikey only got 3 million. Okay. So all I said was, okay, if that's what you believe, but I just don't have the time to break it down. Oh, you this and you that. Now we resort to name calling. I never call that brother name. I respect D Luckett all the time. You mad because of what? Yeah, I'm waiting for Kurt to come. Like I don't understand that. You know what I mean? For what? Smash the like button, man. We should have 800 likes right now. Smash that like button. So anyway, Shawn Porter. So now let me get into my brother Emmanuel H coming through, dropping that Hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said just cause it's kept 100. It's keep it 100 Friday. Oh, he said just cause it's keep it 100 Friday. Let's get it. Facts over feelings. Drop them facts from the top of the building on the. Hey man, I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I listen. I just Emmanuel H man. I just try to, some things you just can't go all the way in. But I'm trying to give you Michael Dalton salute a roundabout way. Aaron Stinson salute, my great brother in super chat. Stop stressing yourself out over these lames, Blue. Man, you know why, bro? Because Aaron Stinson, man, I love y'all as family. You know, I never call y'all no fans or none of that. I don't see that. I see family. No slack 504, salute. We family, right? Don Mo, salute. You know what I mean? We family in here. So I don't see y'all as that. You know what I mean? So listen, keep it respectable. I do. Because we family. Come on, man. It don't call for that. Just learn the lesson. And y'all know I don't have an issue. If you can say Blue, you was wrong here. I never have an issue saying, hey, you know something? I stand corrected. Never have I shown y'all that I have an issue saying I stand corrected when I'm wrong. Never. I don't have fans. I have family. We're family. Y'all build this channel. Y'all build this platform. We family here. So why you result to, oh, why? Because I'm saying, brother, you gotta come on. So anyway, let me go into the Shawn Porter situation, right? So Shawn Porter, prior to the Famila fight, Shawn Porter, he said that he reached out to Terence Crawford and he told Terence Crawford, "Are we going to make this fight happen? Are we going to do this? Are we going to make it happen? Yes or no?" And he said that Terence Crawford told him, "Bro, I have something big brewing already, but if it falls through." Right? Storm B-Man said, since we family, send me some New York slices. If I could, I would, bro. But by the time it get to you, it ain't gonna be the same. Alan Albert, salute my brother in super chat. He said, Blue, you was in emergency the night Knowledge was born. They've been trying to play you, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It just, bro, you know what I'm saying? I just try to, you know what I mean? And listen, I don't say, hey, man, I'm perfect. I'm never wrong. I'm always wrong. And I don't got a problem with being wrong. Ever. I never have a problem with being wrong. That just means I learned something. That's all. So I never have an issue and say, hey, man, I'm wrong, man. I can't be wrong. No, I can be wrong. Good. That means I learned something. Educate myself. Plain and simple. When the brothers came in, I said, "Hey, Deontay Wilder never said that about the suit." And then, old boy, what's his name, Kevin Iole, he dropped a little clip it, and he said, "Yeah, the suit was kind of heavy. My legs was, wasn't feeling right." I said, "I stand corrected." Jab Jamboree, my brother, Act Reach, a salute. I stand corrected. He did say it. Now we didn't hear the complete interview. Warrior Class the Third, Old Park Boxing, salute. That don't dismiss the gloves and all the other stuff going on. But okay, I was wrong. Yeah, Kevin Iole dropped it, and he said, "Hey, I think Kevin Iole said your legs didn't look like they was there. Your legs looked like they was gone from the opening round." And he said, "Man, he said what was going on." He said, "I don't know, man." He said one of the things was my suit was kind of heavy when I was walking. So he said he made mention of it, and I said I stand corrected. Still my guy. Still I'm still going. Don't dismiss the other stuff. Okay, I stand corrected. Plain and simple. It's not that hard. I learn something every day. That's great when you learn something every day. So let me introduce my brother before I get into this with Shawn Porter situation. We got my brother, Curtis Anderson, a.k.a. Curtis Hunt. Oh, excuse me, Kurt. My brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian. My brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
All right, I'm just chilling, man. What's up, Blue? What's going on, my brother? Hey, what's up, chat? Good to see you guys. Talk some more boxing. I think we got a fight tonight on the zone. I think Rungvisai is fighting tonight.
Yeah. I believe so.
You know,
I
we got
believe
a card tomorrow. Well, we got a couple of cards tomorrow.
yeah, we got the rematch, Cecilia Brackes. We got David Benavidez. Who else is tomorrow night, Kurt?
Um, well,
Chocolatito.
well, I'm forgetting. Yeah, and Estrada. That's the
That's the
fight of the
big dude.
weekend. Yeah, that I want to see. It should be a terrific fight. But that fight, Benavidez is gonna win. No disrespect to Ellis, man, but he's getting knocked out tomorrow. But Estrada and Chocolatito should be like a really good fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sunrise, he does fight tonight, Kurt.
I thought so. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, Kurt. So I was getting into this. So let me just break this down. Then we're gonna get into this, right? Smash the like button, man. The Queen said we got 775 likes, man. We should be well into 800 likes, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. We should be at 1K. As a matter of fact, get the likes to 1K. Emmanuel H dropped another hundo and I didn't even see it. Oh, sure did. Man, I'm glad you said that, bro, because I sure did not see it. Salute to the great brother, Emmanuel H, in the super chat once again. He'll be back on next week as well. He will be back on the show next week as well. My brother Emmanuel H back in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said another hundo for Kurt in the building, Blue. Let Kurt know it's drop facts on their head from the top of the building Friday. Let's get it. Kurt, as a heads up, there are trolls in there, in here that can't chew bubblegum and tie their shoe at the same time. Yeah, man.
Salute to you, Emmanuel. Salute, brother.
Yeah, he'll be back on the show. He's gonna be a regular on the show anyway. So next week he'll be back on the show as well. And Sports Diana, she'll be back on as well next week, Kurt.
Oh, that's good. I like her, man. I like Manuel too.
Yeah.
Salute to both of them. Absolutely.
Yep. So, but Kurt, so now remember, Shawn Porter, he said he contacted Terence Crawford, Mr. Pac-Man 216, salute. He said he contacted Terence Crawford before he fought for Miller, right? Dario Colby, salute. He says he contacted Terence Crawford and he asked Terence Crawford, are we going to make this happen between me and you? Yes or no? He said that Terence Crawford told him, I have other plans, bigger fish, other plans right now, essentially a bigger fight he's trying to brew. So he said he told Shawn Porter, I'll revisit it if this falls through. Right, Kurt? That happened to be the Pacquiao fight. It fell through. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, salute. It fell through, Kurt. He didn't revisit it. Carlos Kelly, Anwar Willis, salute. He didn't revisit it. Now, I believe, Kurt, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but Kurt, I take it like this. I think that Shawn Porter is trying to be respectful. He don't want to just force it on him. He's trying to be respectful of their relationship. So I believe that Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter, like Bob Miram said, was informed that they're trying to make the Pacquiao fight. Right? Eric R said we got another super chat, half a hundo. Where? Oh man, maybe it's not updated. I don't see it, great brother. I don't see it. Talib Cunningham, salute. Ebony Queen, peace and blessings, Queen. So Kurt, Doy Warden, salute. Kurt, Terence said the Manny Pacquiao fight did more than fall through. It was a house with no floors.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh man. So okay, right, Kurt. So it fell through. He didn't revisit it. Like I said, Kurt, I feel like Shawn Porter is trying to be respectful to Terence Crawford and not force the mandatory. He wants to agree to the fight, right? He don't want to force the fight because of their friendship, right? And so now even he's making mention of it. But Terence Crawford said that if he would revisit it, the Pacquiao fight fell through. They acted like they didn't have no plan B. They were scrambling for an opponent and came up with Kell Brook, right? Shawn Porter didn't say anything. Remember, Shawn Porter said this, Kurt, the night of the fight. He said, they acting like they doing all this celebrating. Remember, Shawn Porter said this. He says, they doing all this celebrating after he knocked out Kell Brook. Like I'm not the mandatory. I'm right here in Vegas. Don't make me show up to the arena. Remember he said that?
Mm-hmm.
So now, Kurt, he goes on social media yesterday and he says to Terence Crawford, hold on. I want to quote the exact words because then people will be like, oh, he never said that. He never said this. He never said that. You know how that goes, Kurt. Oh, he never said that. He said this. So Shawn Porter, he goes on social media yesterday and he says, closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm ready to give everybody what they need. At Terence Crawford at Top Rank. Terence Crawford responds, Kurt, and says, just stay on standby because now you're trying me. Shawn Porter says, trying you is good. May 29th, I'll be ready. Remember, I reported that Terence Crawford will be back May 29th, right? Shawn Porter says, May 29th, I'll be ready, right? So it sounds like to me that Shawn Porter is pressing for the fight. He just don't want to cross the line in their friendship. He wants to agree. He wants to mutually agree so they can fight. You see what I'm saying, Kurt? And I think that I don't understand why Terence Crawford, it seems like he's hesitant, Kurt. Let me get to these super chats there. I'm going to let you cook on this. Warrior Class the Third, my brother in super chat, dropping that dub and a nickel on us in the super chat. He says, salute Blue and Kurt. Just sending a shout out to the LDBC and my son, King William IV. Just had a victory in the Air Force Wing Open Boxing Championship at 132 pounds yesterday out in Colorado Springs. Keep cooking, Blue. Oh, salute to my brother Warrior Class the Third.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, man. Great things, bro. Congratulations, great brother. And salute to your young king, man. King William IV, man. Blessings to y'all. Jackson in the super chat. Blue, I commend your knowledge in the sport of boxing. You're the truth, undisputed champ. Salute to you, Jackson. Man, see, the thing is, I don't mind standing corrected, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me. I don't got no problem with being wrong. I don't have no problem with you correcting me. But when you start with the name calling and all that, I can't do that, man. Because I give everybody the utmost respect. I give everybody opportunity in the chat to the point where y'all be like, man, why you even acknowledging this? Because we family. The Boxing Creed 215, salute. That's why I do it. 7 trillion, salute. But come on, man. D Lucky, I give him all the respect as family and everything in here. Been here forever. Going as soon as come on, man. G Al, my brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. He said Bud has been playing like he has clout at 147. He forgets all of his greatest wins are at 140. Bud is not on the same pay-per-view level as Errol Spence. And Bud refusing Shawn Porter, who is his mandatory, says a lot. Much love, Blue. Keep grinding. Boxing needs your voice. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. So, Kurt, the fact that Terence Crawford, now Shawn Porter responded, and he says, I'm ready in May. Terence Crawford never responded. Never said anything else. The Mia Bobia show. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Right, Kurt? Appreciate you. You said you need a spot on ESPN. Say hi to my boy Doy in KC. Salute to Doy in KC, man. Salute to Doy in KC, man. Look at that. Salute to you. The Miami Boy Bia show. I hope I pronounced it right. He said, love your show. You need a spot on ESPN. Say hi to my boy Doy and KC. Salute to Doy and KC. Salute to Young Prince, man. Doy, man. Blessings to you, Doy. Yeah, Kurt. So Terence Crawford never responded, right, Kurt? Now Shawn Porter, remember, I dropped the news that the fight, Shawn Porter be back Terence Crawford be back May 29th. So Shawn Porter saying May 29th, I'll be ready, right? So don't that confirm the news I dropped? So now, Kurt, Terence Crawford hasn't responded. My question to you, Kurt, is in this whole breakdown in your own assessment, but why is he still telling Shawn Porter when we know Pacquiao's leaning towards Mikey Garcia? Why is he telling Shawn Porter to stay on standby? Jermaine Bean, my brother in Super Chat, what are some of your favorite quotes in boxing? Mine, he's not getting up, Jim. Roy Jones. Yeah, Roy Jones. Roy Jones is one of my favorites, man. But go ahead, Kurt. What's your thoughts on this, Kurt?
Well, Shawn Porter is a very respectful human being. I just don't like how he's being treated by promoters. What Bob Arum said, trying to undercut him with the pay, and Terence Crawford. You can't be nice in this business, even though they're friends still. All Shawn Porter has to say is, look, Terence, at the end of the day, we're friends, but I have to enforce the mandatory. I'm the mandatory challenger for your title. It's about business, no disrespect tended. And he don't got to say all that because Terence understands the business of boxing. He just make things hard. That's what he does. And the logical fight is Porter, but Porter has to force his hand and activate his mandatory. Don't play nice. You cannot play nice. Nice guys finish last. It's unfortunate, but it's true, especially in the business of boxing. You have to force Crawford to fight you. So if I was Porter, I would take a more aggressive stand. I don't know what Crawford problem is. He makes it hard for the Spence fight. He makes it hard for the Porter fight. But yet, if Manny calls him tonight and says, hey, 90-10 or 80-20, he would take it in a heartbeat. So I really don't know. I'm kind of baffled by Terence Crawford's mindset when it comes to certain fighters, man. It's not a good look at all. Take the Porter fight, and see what happens because we're interested. That's a good name to have on your resume. We want to see how you do against Porter. You can compare that how Spence did against Porter. But, Terrence is the type that he's that bad kid in the classroom that distracts other students. That's just how he moves, man. But this is Porter now. Porter should be more aggressive and activate his mandatory position.
Yeah, it's like and Jermaine Bean, my favorite quote is when Manny Pacquiao fought Ricky Hatton and Emmanuel Stewart, the late great legendary Emmanuel Stewart. He said, "It's just a matter of time before he land that left hook. It's just a matter. There it is. There it is." Remember that, Kurt? Right?
Yeah.
Right on cue. It's just a matter of time before he land that left hook, Jim. I'm telling you, it's just there it is. There it is. There it is. It's over. What's yours, Kurt?
I got a few, but one of my favorites is Howard Cosell when and George Foreman and Joe Frazier when George Foreman blitzed Frazier. The down gold Frazier. Down gold. That's a famous call. And another one, George Foreman and Ron Lau. That was the elevator fight when both of them kept knocking each other down, and George knocked Lau down. Now Howard went crazy saying, "George struck back. George struck back." Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
Brian Taylor in the super chat, he said, "Blue and Kurt, can you answer this question? If he don't fight Porter and fight somebody else, is that a duck or not? Because Porter pressing him now." Oh yeah, for sure. It's no other way to slice it. Unless he fights Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, I would accept Keith Thurman, but listen, he stated that you have to fight. This is what he said. He stated that you have to fight your mandatory when he fought Igor Kavalauskas. And remember, Kurt, he said, "Oh, everybody, they don't know nothing about boxing. You got a mandatory, you got to fight your mandatory." Igor Kavalauskas, he undefeated. He's a good fighter.
Absolutely.
You got to fight him.
In boxing terms, once a good fighter presses you, and a fight can be made with no problem, and there's common logic, and you don't fight that guy, that's a duck because nobody wants to see you fight a lesser fighter, especially when I consider you the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. You know, you don't have the mentality of making fights hard and making fights don't come to fruition. You know, a fighter's job, if he's honorable, is to fight the biggest and best fighters out there. That's what made Muhammad Ali so special. That he fought everybody, even when guys like Frazier Norton gave Ali trouble in the first fight. He fought them in rematches. You know, he fought Norton 3 times. He fought Frazier 3 times. You know, he never shied away from any style. He fought in different countries. That's the epitome of what they say world champion. When you look at those championship belts, especially WBC, they have different flags. It's supposed to be world champion. You're the champion the world over. So that's one thing people don't talk about Ali. But getting back to Terence Crawford, man, I really don't like how he's moving. It seems like he's getting worse every day, you know, and I'm tired of it. And he's my favorite fighter, but he's not doing boxing and his self justice. If that fight don't come to fruition, the Porter and Spence fight, his legacy is going to suffer, man. It really is, and I would hate to see that happen because I know what he brings to the table. He's a fantastic fighter, but he's not looking at it like that. He's comfortable. He's comfortable with him, you know, with himself becoming a 3 weight division champion. That's good and everything, but you need somebody on your record be like, oh man, you know, Terrence looked good that night. It has to be somebody like a Porter or Spence, man. So, you know, Porter gotta force his hand now.
Mm-hmm. The brother Galvatron in the super chat, he said Crawford had no problems fighting the lesser comp, but when it comes to the top fight, when it comes time to fight the top comp, it's always an excuse. And Kurt, you can't debate it.
You can't.
It's like it's becoming impossible to debate this.
Man, I used to be defending Terence Crawford. Then I start seeing stuff. I said, nah, man, I can't defend him like that anymore. Out the ring. He just, all the moves he's making is just wrong. And it's doing himself no justice, man. You know, and I'm like, you know, and I criticize him, but it's constructive criticism. You know, it's not like I'm coming down on him, but man, you know, it's just it's not looking good. He has to fight Porter. May 29th will be here in no time. If he fights a Joe Blow, that's going to be very disappointing. You can't overcome that.
Yeah. Unknown M, salute. Saray. He said, ain't got any excuses tonight, Roy? Yeah, man. Yeah. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, salute. Bert T, salute. Kel Kaname, salute. Doy Warden, salute. Yeah, you got any excuses tonight, Roy? That hurt, man. That hurt. Yeah, Kurt, and then Sir Dante Fox, salute. And my thing is, Kurt, you know, like stay motivated, salute. It's putting Shawn Porter in a bad position too, because he's just trying to respectfully make the fight happen. You know what I mean, Kurt? Now he gonna have to force the fight. It's like, did Igor Kavaliauskas have to go through all this?
Not at all, man. Not at all.
Right. BM, my brother in Super Chat, said, hey, Blue and Kurt, not to change the subject, but did y'all see Andy Ruiz's legs? I like Ruiz, but his legs look suspect. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. No, you're not, bro. BM, bro, when I saw that, I was like, oh, come on, man. That don't look right, bro. I mean, anything
I didn't see it. Well, how's legs look, Blue?
Kurt, they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger legs.
Wow.
You didn't see it? Let me show you the picture, Kurt. I was like, I started. Everybody was making videos on it, and I started to, and I was like, nah, let me just go ahead and leave this alone, because my initial thoughts was like that just didn't look right to me. Like, it's like it just looked not realistic or something. I don't know. You know, I just let me show you though, Kurt, because I was like, hold on, let me show you. Yeah, Kurt, I was like, wait, what? I mean, he's losing weight, he's working hard. I mean, you could build up your quads. It's definitely possible to build up your quads. But my initial thought, just like BM, I was like, wait a minute, that looked that was just my initial thought. Like, man, that looked like a bodybuilder, man. Possible, but you tell me, Kurt. Hold on. Now I don't want to put that on him, but it just like he turned into a bodybuilder. Hold on, Kurt. Let me show you.
Yeah, it looked like he getting ready for the Olympics. Yeah, I see it. Wow. Are you serious?
And this
Man,
is not even doing it full justice.
I would have never guessed that was him. I'd be like, yo, it must be some kind of bodybuilder or something.
Yeah.
Or a wrestler.
So I was like, man, but I don't know. Iron Eagle, my brother in Super Chat, he said it's like Crawford doesn't want to take chance of losing his O before his big payday with Spence. Hey, man, that could be a strong possibility. That could be a strong possibility. He could be looking to cash out with the Errol Spence fight. What you think about that, Kurt?
That's what he said was very interesting. Because I don't think Crawford's going to be around too much longer. I don't know. He's such a dog, man. He was such a competitor, but people change, man. Fighters change when they get comfortable. They lose something. Like you seen it happen to Keith Thurman when he was hungry. He got married in the emergence of Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao playing games now. I mean, who knows? Fighters do go through that where they feel they've done enough in their career and they want to just coast and cash out. That remains to be seen. Let me see who he picks for his next fight. If it's a lesser fighter, then that could be very true.
Mm-hmm. Dwayne McAllister, salute. Brandon Roberts, salute. Rampage Jackson, salute. Yeah, Trevor Franklin, salute to you, great brother in the Super Chat. Appreciate you 1,000%, Trevor Franklin. Yeah, Kurt, and my the brother in the chat. Now I was going back and forth with this great brother. Real talk. Box fan, salute. He says, why is it on Crawford? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what's wrong with the sport of boxing. He says, why is it on Crawford to make the fight with Shawn Porter when Shawn Porter is the mandatory and should activate the mandatory? Shy of focus, salute. Because it's a big fight. What are we talking about here? Christian Gutierrez, salute. BK Chef, salute. Why? What do you mean? Signature Sound, salute. Eric R, salute. He should just sit back and wait? Like, who's he going to fight? So if Shawn Porter don't take the initiative, then it's okay for him to go in different directions because Shawn Porter is the mandatory, but he ain't activate the mandatory. Like, I don't understand. What you think about that? Kevin Bryant, salute.
Because it is on Crawford, but like I said, Porter should be more aggressive because Crawford is not going to make negotiation easy for anybody unless it's Manny Pacquiao. He's going to make it very difficult. So, most times in boxing, you have to be the aggressor, and plus you're the mandatory. So, Shawn, hopefully he'll put the friendship to the side and activate his mandatories. Terrence, I mean, once he activate the mandatory, Shawn Porter, then the only thing Terrence can do is drop the WBO belt, which he's not going to do because of his pride. So Shawn Porter can force Crawford to fight him. Don't be nice. Don't say, "Oh, we friends." Crawford don't care about that and that way, but force him.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna make it easier for Shawn. Listen, Shawn, you taking food out my mouth. That's the attitude I would have. That's a $1 million payday for Shawn Porter. Should be multi-million-dollar payday, and there's a big fight. If Porter does well and lose, his name still rings out. If he wins against Porter, he's like red hot. I mean, against Crawford, he's red hot. If he gets knocked out or lose every round or 10 or 9 rounds, okay, he lost to the number one fighter pound for pound. What I'm trying to say, you know, Shawn Porter will still be respected.
Mm-hmm. RPG, SOG, Palenko G in the building. He said, "Blue, my brother, I salute you from Lima, Peru. Salute to you. Salute to Peru, man. Appreciate you." My thing is this, Kurt. Why does this is just this is to me, Kurt, is like True Blue 45. Salute, my brother Sir Dante Fox in the super chat. Bud might have some Mexican in him. LOL. No NBF, man. Yeah, man. My thing is this, right, Kurt, is that why does he have to be so this is abundantly clear. He don't want to make the big fights. He don't want to fight the best. He has to be forced into fighting the best. They have to all take the initiative. Keith Thurman had to send him a contract with a boatload of money. Shawn Porter, he got to activate. But everybody, Eddie Golf Club, salute. Burgess Meredith, salute. But everybody then wants to say, yeah, well, Lubin Jr., salute. But, well, when he had a belt, when they had belts, they didn't want to fight him. These guys, the PBC guys, don't want to fight him. But now they have to all take the initiative. So they should be the A side then. They should be the A side then.
Khan got more money than him, I believe. That fight happened. They gave Brooke $2.5 million, I believe, and trying to undermine Shawn, which is a better fight, Porter. And he's chasing Manny Pacquiao. But yet he makes it hard for Porter and Spence. You can talk to me all day and night. I just don't understand how he's going about things. I really don't.
Big Theodore, salute. And then Mark Cuban, salute. Then the brother said, yeah, well, how we know he don't have something big going on behind the scenes? My brother Christopher Jeanette. How we don't know he don't have something big going on behind the scenes? Well, if he got something big going on behind the scenes and it don't include Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, and Manny Pacquiao, then what could he have going on behind the scenes?
They ain't the Spence fight. That's I'll be like, oh, okay, they talking, behind the scenes. It's not that. Thurman want too much money. Well, he want the money and they ain't gonna give it to him. Certain amount of money, and he ain't getting the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Right. And so that's my thing, Kurt. Everybody has to concede to him. John Norrie, salute. Or we don't get no fights. A. Casimir, salute. Everybody has to concede to him, or you don't get fight. Keith Thurman can't get 10 million, right? He like you said, Kurt. He makes it difficult for everybody. I don't see this for Manny Pacquiao though, who's 42 years old, far past his prime, and don't have a belt. And it's funny. This is what gets me, Kurt. Because see, people will defend it and be like, "Well, why should he fight Shawn Porter?" Or why should he fight Keith Thurman? Because when they had a belt, they ain't give him an opportunity. Well, why is he looking to fight Manny Pacquiao? Because when Manny Pacquiao had a belt, he ain't give him an opportunity either, Kurt.
Exactly. He's being disrespected and seems to be okay with it. Manny
Right.
Pacquiao treating him like a redheaded stepchild, looking over him to fight Mikey Garcia, who lost just about every round. in his last big fight against Earl Spence.
Mm-hmm. And was losing the first half to Jesse Vargas.
Yep, sure was.
Eric Horn in the super chat. Bud is living off of what he did at 140. This is 147. Facts. And there's nobody around. It just is mind-boggling to me. All things popping TV. My brother in the super chat. He said Porter don't want the Mando because it's only 35%. Oh, if he yeah, I see what you're saying. But this is what I'm saying, Kurt. Manny Pacquiao been trying to been trying to get a fight for 7 years with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao just said he wanted $20 to $25 million, right, Kurt? Then they said the pot is 50. Now Manny Pacquiao said, okay, it's 50. Give me 40. Huh? He don't even have a belt. He's 42 years age. 42 years of age with no belt, and now he done up the end. So the pot got bigger, and he said, I need more. And you still want to fight him?
See, Manny acting like this because I fought Terence Crawford and Ryan Garcia. They giving Manny too much power.
Hold on, Kurt. We been here for 2 hours, and we still don't have 1,000 likes. Trap Media, salute. We should be at 1.1K. Get the likes all the way up. If you have not smashed the like button, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. How have we been here 2 hours and we still not at a K? Get the likes up to 1.1K. Go ahead, Kurt.
Now, you see how funny Manny acting? You know, Manny was known for being a warrior. Manny was known for not caring, just fighting. But even he has changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I blame other people. I blame the Ryan Garcias giving him all that pull and the Terence Crawford, you know, following him around like a stray dog or a cat, you know, wanting to fight Manny. And so Manny says, okay, you know, this guy, you know, won't leave me alone. Instead of 20, give me 40 if the pot is 50 million. So I blame that on Terence Crawford. Because when you give people that power like that, they can pull you in any direction they want you to go. So, you know, you take away his power by not pursuing the fight. He doesn't have a belt. He's 42 years old. He's on his way out. You know, I mean, it would be justice if Mikey Garcia beat Manny, which is not out the realm of possibility. It's not. You know, he could beat Pacquiao, because we never know when Pacquiao get old. Then what Terence Crawford going to do now? And that's the good point, because if you force the mandatory, that's what, 33, 35%. You know, you get less money. But the way I look at it for Porter, that's a big fight for Porter. If he win, I mean, the sky's the limit. He'd still be making a decent payday, plus taking on the number one pound for pound fighter. But he's trying to see what Terence Crawford going to do, which I can tell you, you know, he's going to make it hard for him. But don't chase Manny around, man. I want him to retire, Blue. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just salute to my brother Stephen Young in the super chat. He said, I think it's clear now, the fights that Bud says he wants to make and the fights he's made, he don't want real smoke. He's a great pretender. I mean, that's how it's coming across, Curry. It's hard to defend this, Curry. It's harder by the day, Kurt, to defend it. Jelani Everin, the brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, we need to stop talking about Bud being number one pound for pound. To be the best, you need to be at least willing to fight the best, Blue. Nobody at 147 doesn't care what he did before. The top guys at 147 would beat all the guys he did before. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Shawn Porter would beat everybody on his resume, except obviously he lost to Kell Brook, but that was a different version of Kell Brook. Danny Garcia would beat everybody on his resume. He beat Amir Khan. You know, Mikey Garcia would essentially beat everybody on his resume. Errol Spence would. Like, you're right. They're right. Dash Oliver in the super chat. The same way Porter is aggressive in the ring, bull rushing his opponents, he needs to get aggressive, bull rush this Bud fight, smash the like button. Yeah, I agree, man. I understand where he was trying to come from, but now he gonna have to be more assertive. Thunderous Gotti, my brother in the super chat, he said guys, Kawasaki versus Ward at 168.75. Who y'all got, Blue and Kurt? Oh man, Andre Ward. It's an interesting fight, but Andre Ward and his prime technical, I think he'll beat Joe Kawasaki. What you think, Kurt?
That's a good fight. That's a really good fight. Calzaghe is one of the best fighters ever to come out the UK.
Mm-hmm.
The only, he doesn't get the publicity because he made one big mistake. He waited till Roy Jones and Bernard to get old, and then he came over here and beat them. But
Mm-hmm.
I like Ward. Ward would have been a win by decision. It probably be like 115, 113, 116, 112, something like that. I respect Calzaghe. Very athletic, has a lot of rhythmic and perpetual motion, good upper body movement. Ward is like really, really smart. He went undefeated for a reason. So I like Ward in a really tough fight. I think he beats Calzaghe. I would have loved to see Calzaghe and Carl Froch.
Mm-hmm. I think he beat Carl Froch. G Tuck 7 salute. I think he beat Carl Froch. I think Carl Froch was a little stiff and he's more fluid. I think he would beat Carl Froch, but it would be an interesting fight. The reason I think Andre Ward would beat him in his prime because even though he beat Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins and they was late in their career, they still gave him trouble. They both dropped him, right?
I know Bernard dropped him. Did Jones drop? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Roy Jones dropped him too.
Yeah. Jones did drop him. Yeah, that's why he doesn't get the respect he deserves, even though he went undefeated in his career. But really good fighter. But I wish you would have fought them guys when they was like much younger.
Mm-hmm. Chris Trucker, brother in the super chat, he says, it seems to me Bud is more of a fan of Manny than a competitor. That's just the way it looks. He just wants to have the honor of fighting Manny. I agree, bro. He gives Manny Pacquiao the utmost respect, and he don't give nobody else that respect. I agree. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, way too much. You see, this is why Spence was calling out Manny, but he came to his senses, and you notice he doesn't even bother because he realized I ain't getting that fight, so I might as well stop mentioning Manny's name. But Terence, he keeps on and keeps on. He bothering the girl in the library who don't want to be bothered, and he keep tapping her on the shoulder, asking her for a date, and she keeps saying no. And he's Terence, man. Oh boy, man. I'm frustrated. I can't defend, how he going about his business. A terrific fighter. Once the bell says ding in the first round, I'm like, oh, I'm all in. I'm huge Crawford fan, but it's out the ring. That's the problem.
Yep. Vic Middlebrooks, my brother in the super chat, once again, he said, big up to you brothers for the facts and the knowledge. But Crawford would have took that 60-40 split if Bob wasn't in his ear and trying to get a bigger cut at 50-50. They should know Bob by now. For sure, but he doesn't hold Bob Arum accountable. We can't blame Bob for being Bob when he don't hold Bob Arum for being accountable. When he says stuff like, "Well, Bob Arum, I know Bob Arum is trying to make the fights for me. It's just they don't want me. They want me to leave and all of that." We got to hold him accountable. Salute to Kevin Bryant dropping that dub and a nickel on us in the super chat. He said, appreciate you, big bro. You inspire more than you know. I literally mimicked your style of topic transition while teaching armed guards on a level 4 federal site. Love from North Carolina. Wow, man. Wow, Kurt. You hear that?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know.
Wow, man. I gotta save this, man. Wow, man. That's man, that just you just gave me goosebumps, bro. You gave me goosebumps, bro. Man, I appreciate you 1,000%, bro. Much love to Kevin Bryant in that super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. For real. Vaughn, salute my brother Vaughn in the super chat. Bud has never fought anyone with a 50-50 chance of beating him. Bud is a hype job. Another Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. Alice York, salute. Kurt, another statement, another quote we can't, it's hard to disagree with. Has he ever fought a 50-50 fight, Kurt?
No, man. No. I mean, it's a testament of his great skills. We want to see him in danger. So that's why people say that, which I can understand why he said that. I want to see him in with somebody be like, man, this going to be a tough fight. Now, I would like it to be Spence. If he beats Spence, if they fight and he beats Spence, then he's home free. We can never say nothing about his resume. But if he never fights a Porter or Spence, the book is an open book on Crawford. Open book.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
No, it's not. It's just not. God bless 747. Salute. Brother Bo 1 in the super chat. Salute to my brother Bo 1. He said, I'm at this point. I love Crawford, but the last 365 has been funny style movement to me. Yeah. 914 likes, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should have been at 1.1K. My brother Taquan Savage, what's good? Where you been at, King? Yeah, that's the same thing. Bo 1 just uttered the same sentiments you just said, Kurt. You always say. You don't like the way he's maneuvering.
Nope.
Charles Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that 3/4 of a dub on us in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue. I ain't saying Bud ducking, but when Mean Machine was his mandatory, he was quick to make that fight. Now that Porter's the mandatory, it's stand by. That's what I'm saying, Charles Young. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. What are we talking about stand by? What is stand by? For what? Manny Pacquiao is no longer, right? You should be, Kurt, he should be telling Manny Pacquiao, okay, now you stand by. Now I'm a focus on Shawn Porter. I'm gonna focus on the Shawn Porter fight.
That should be his attitude, but unfortunately it's not. Now I want Manny to sign and fight Mikey Garcia, just despite Terence, man, because he needs a wake-up call.
Yeah, it's like it's just at this point he's holding up. He's holding it up now, Kurt.
Yeah.
He's holding it up now. He's doing the same thing Manny Pacquiao's doing. There's no way. You should just go ahead. Shawn Porter shouldn't have to. It's abundantly clear Shawn Porter's trying to make this fight, Kurt. And he's still saying stand by.
Stand by for what?
And that's what Bob Arum said. What, a month ago on Fred's show on Barbershop Conversations? Didn't he tell Fred that?
Mm-hmm.
But that had to be at least 3 weeks ago. Bob said that. And now Manny Pacquiao says, I'm leaning towards Mikey, and you still telling him to stand by? Come on, man. Jamal Henderson, salute. He said before Bud gets the Pacquiao fight, he'll hit the lottery. Trice, my brother in Super Chat, he said being the undisputed of the at 140 at the time doesn't make Bud pound for pound. What good names does Bud have on his resume?
Well, pound for pound is skill set.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not resume. You should be able to look at a fighter. You know, a resume does help, but it's skill set. You know, the versatility. Bud has a high skill set. That's why I say he's number one. But out the ring and in the ring is two different things. You know, I would never question his skill set or his ability, but I do question how he goes about his business when it comes to the sport of boxing. That's the problem right there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Taylor Bell, brother in the super chat. Don't forget Benavidez fight tomorrow. Can't wait. Oh yeah, for sure. We ain't forget that. But the Chocolatito Estrada fight, that's the big one. That's the big one tomorrow. Chocolatito Estrada.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, definitely.
Oh man, I can't wait. And the Cecilia Brackets, I'm waiting for that fight too.
Yeah, that should be a good one
Mm-hmm.
as well. Another rematch. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The real McCoy, my brother in the super chat. Has anyone ever seen that movie Mandingo? Hashtag Bud, hashtag Aaron. What can't be explained should be understood.
Yeah, that's a classic movie, Mandingo. Classic.
Yeah, man. I
You
mean,
know,
the fans and you know what it is, Kurt? It's frustration on the part of the fans, man.
very for yeah.
That's all this is. It's just and if people don't understand when I say, "Hey, man, I just want to see him fight the best." Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. It's just frustration, Kurt. I want to see the best fight the best. He's going to be 34 in September. 34. I'll say it again. He's going to be 34 in September. Like, it's no reason that he shouldn't be fighting the absolute best right now. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. That guy, George, salute. What's good with you, great brother? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. If you have not smashed the like button, smash it. Get it up to 1.1K. Larry Gonzalez, brother in the super chat. He said, one I feel sorry for the most out of everybody is Andre. Don't know why Charlo won't give him a chance. Not Triple G, not Canelo. Why won't Charlo, though? Because Demetrius Andre, he agreed to fight Jamel Charlo. They agreed to everything. They got the week going into the fight. Demetrius Andre decided to pull out the fight because another promoter came in and said that don't take the fight right now. This allegedly, but well, we know it happened. Side the rules, salute, and he pulled out a week before the fight, leaving Jamel Charlo having a scramble for an opponent, he lost money on the fight, right? And so now neither one of them want to do business with him. The underrated Baker, salute. The under Baker, salute. They don't want to do business with him, and it's understandable. Man, if you could pull out at the week of the fight because the promoter came in and said you should be getting more money, and you pull out, man, and your name ain't Sugar Ray Robinson, you ain't the headliner, you ain't the no, man, you can't do stuff like that, man. Milani, hating on Crawford is highly profitable. Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Milani, who's hating on Terence Crawford? And how? How are you hating on Terence Crawford? What, Milani? Tell us who's hating on Terence Crawford and how could we? And what is hating on Terence Crawford? Go ahead and explain. Corner Kids TV, salute. Since you said it's highly profitable. Okay. Wrong. Herman Callahan said pocket watching. I'm pocket watching? Go ahead. Reese Bro, salute. So we're hating on Terence Crawford. It's highly profitable. Okay. Tell us what did we say that's hating on Terence Crawford? I don't even define hating. Rafi Gracie, salute. Joe Mack, salute. Go ahead, define it. Yeah, Caddy Peace 504. They don't even know what they're talking about. Julian Salmon, salute. Cornelius Salmon, salute. Cornelius Smith, salute. Juan Field, salute. What's good with you? Kenneth Howard, salute. Go ahead, define it. Tell us. Tell us what we said that wasn't true. Go ahead, Steve Clark, salute. You see what I'm talking about, Kurt?
We didn't say anything that wasn't true. It was, it's just criticism constructively. And
Right.
I'm the biggest Crawford fan in the world, but man,
But they use these words out of term, Kurt. Jay Vega, Joe Mack, Sun God out of realm, salute. God Body Sports and News, salute. How are we hating on Terence Crawford? Wouldn't that be saying, "Oh, he ain't good, man"? This wouldn't that be that? How could you how could that be possible? Go ahead. Go ahead and tell us. Tell us, Milani. Tell us. Don't time out Milani. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Because that's always their excuse. Oh man, somebody blocked me. That's the first thing they come in. I can't respond because I got blocked and this, and this. And well, you responding now. Go ahead and tell us, right? Go ahead and tell us what is hating on Terence Crawford. Go ahead, tell us. Go ahead and tell us. In the meantime, while we waiting for you, Kurt, who you think gonna win the Cecilia Brackets rematch?
I'm rooting for McCaskill. My heart is rooting for McCaskill. I'm gonna say McCaskill. Break has been how old is Breakers?
Cecilia Brackets is she gotta be nearly 40. Has to be. Let me look.
Seems like she's been there forever. I like McCaskill. I'm going with McCaskill tomorrow by unanimous decision.
Smash the like button. How are we still not at a K? Man, Larry Gonzalez, my brother in Super Chat, never knew that. Thanks for the info. All bad, Andre. Oh, yeah, Demetrius Andre, he made a grave mistake, bro. Grave mistake.
Oh, he's another one, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing Ugas is acting up. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Ugas is just saying 50-50. Like, they're destroying the sport of boxing, Kurt.
Gotta be kidding me.
They're truly destroying the sport of boxing. The real McCoy, my brother in Super Chat, he said, here's another super chat to add. Watching my big bro and Unc Super Chat cash. Cook Blue. Yeah. Oh, man, it's profitable. All right, we got profit yesterday. We wasn't talking about Terence Crawford. So what are you talking about? My brother, Carolina Rider in the building, coming through, dropping that hundo on us in the Super Chat. Salute to the brother Carolina Rider coming through. He said, salute to you, King. Coming through, studying up, showing love every single day, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Kurt, Cecilia Brackets and Terence Crawford have the same birthday.
Oh, for real, September 28th?
Yeah, she's 39.
39.
So she'll be 40 this year.
I think I'm going to go with McCaskill. That's going to be a good fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Breakers wins. I guess she been there so long. I like Estrada tomorrow, and I like Breakers tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, McCaskill, I'm sorry, excuse me.
McCaskill and Breakers, yeah. Array the Scholar, salute. My brother, Carolina Rider. He come through showing love, man. They come through. They show out for us, Kurt.
They do. They give us great support, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, man. High Five Trend, salute. Yeah, so I guess Milani can't explain how we hating on Terence Crawford. Their favorite word. Boy, oh boy. Keyshawn Johnson, what's good with you, brother? What's good with you, Keyshawn Johnson? Yeah, Kurt. So yeah, Kurt. They can't say anything that tell us something that's not true. They can't do it. Can't do it. They can't say anything then tell us, hey man, that's not true. They can't do it, Kurt. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. I have candy in my vein. Salute. In my van. Salute. What? Man, get this dude out of here. I'm talking about we send the super chats to ourselves with a name like that. What? Tune low, salute. So yeah, Kurt, you know, they can't say smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. So yeah, Kurt, you know, this is a huge fight. It's a legacy fight for both guys, you know, and I truly hope that Shawn Porter go ahead and you know, just pursue the mandatory, take that route and make it happen. Just take that route and make this fight happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he should, man. You know, I mean, and that's a good point when you, because nobody, when you force, like the guy said, when you force a mandatory, and it goes to purse bid, it gets like 33%, something like that, 35, 33, and you're taking less money. But hey, when you don't have no choice, it's a logical fight for Porter because he's fighting the best in the game, and Crawford need a name. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tito Trinidad, Fernando Garala, salute. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Jelani Everin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that $500 on us in the super chat. He says skill set should be judged on what the level of competition is for any sport. He has never fought a great fighter despite what his accomplishments are. Won the worst division and played a host to the eventual Super Bowl winners. Context blue. Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense, you know, but the rules are when Sugar Ray Robinson was going, and he fought a lot of people, like 19 Hall of Famers, but you're not going to fight top level competition every fight. This is Sugar Ray Robinson. Now I'm going to talk about Terence Crawford. When he was going through people like Wet Paper Bag, a sports journalist said he's pound for pound the best because they was marveling at his skill set. And Sugar Ray Robinson was a slugger in a boxer's body. He wanted to inflict punishment on you. You know, at height of his career from 1940, 1951, he was 129-1 blue with 85 knockouts. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
129-1. The guy who lost to in 43, Jake LaMotta, he avenged that loss 3 weeks later and had a fight in between the 3 weeks fight, LaMotta, and then they fought again 3 weeks later. Had one fight in between and beat the brakes off LaMotta the next 5 times. That was his prime. So when people saw that, they was like, man, this guy is pound for pound. They didn't talk about resume. Now, I know what you're saying. You make a good point. But it's strictly pound. When I first saw Terence Crawford, I said, well, he had dreads. I said, man, this guy can fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he went overseas to Scotland, beat Ricky Burns. Then he started going through people.
The British Prescott fight on short notice.
Yeah. He started going through people, Thomas Delorme, and he started going through Ray Beltran. Now, these is not stars. They're just good, solid fighters. Felix Diaz. And I was like, man, this guy is inching his way up to pound for pound.
Mm-hmm.
And Gamboa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I was like, and you didn't think about his resume. The resume came later when he started getting the prestige and the notoriety, because we, as boxing fans, we all got one thing in common. When a guy becomes top notch, we want to see him against top notch competition. That's why we get on Canelo and Yildirim. I understand that, you know, but it's basically skill set.
Mm-hmm. Heavy as the head, the bears the crown.
Exactly.
Bunny BA in the super chat, he said, hey, Blue, how you send yourself some money? Man, I don't even understand that, man. Like, Bunny BA, like that, like how, like, what is he talking about? Like, come on, man. I'm sending myself the money. Come on, man.
I smell hate, you know.
You
That's just the love we get. That's the love Blue get, man. Blue, spends his own money and travels when we didn't have a pandemic. He was out all the time, taking planes and all kind of driving here and there. So, the stop the hating, man. He just get love. That's respect and love.
Yeah, and I'm sending myself. Milani, brother in the building again. He said, everything in the world is Bud's fault, according to Errol Spence supporters. Okay. What does Shawn Porter fight have to do with Errol Spence? Dahlia Internet said, Blue, your wall's changing colors, Blue. She thinks she Dahlia thinks she tripping over there, Kurt. She said, is your walls changing colors or it's just me? No, it's changing colors. It's changing. Dahlia trying to run. She like, wait a minute now. Remember 7-8 said the same thing, Kurt?
Yeah.
Fred said it looked like a disco. So Dante Fox in the super chat, he said, yo, Kurt, Sugar, Shane Mosley versus Tito Trinidad in 1998. Who wins?
Who versus Trinidad?
Shane Mosley.
I like Trinidad because Shane was staying in front of Trinidad. You have to box Trinidad. Shane, that'd be a good fight, but Trinidad, because Shane will make the mistake of trying to slug with Tito, and Tito would get him. I always said Tito would have beat Shane Mosley. They was going to fight, but except Winky Wright got in the way, and wound up beating both of them. But I like Trinidad in that fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Because he just, Shane was standing in front of him and give him the opportunities. Vic Middlebrook, my brother in the super chat, once again, he said, if it wasn't for the politics around the fight, hyping it up, no one would know of Bud Crawford and his fight, but real boxing fans and experts. That's still the truth. Hardcore boxing fans and experts. That's the ones that know who Terence Crawford is. Sleep with one eye open. Salute. Reese Bro, salute. Jay Guz, 1226, salute. Kareem Ebanks, Willie Williams, salute. Milani, saying negative things about Crawford daily and making him like he is avoiding the same fighter who refused to fight him when they had belts. Again. Now, Milani, you just said this. You just, Kurt, I don't understand. They do zero research. No research, and come in here and say these things. None. Milani, let me ask you a question. I just did this earlier. We just went through this earlier. But for you, I'm going to do it again. Who didn't want to fight him when they had a belt? Because you just uttered that. You just said that. So we went through this earlier, but I'm going to do it again for you. So who didn't want to fight him when they had a belt? Go ahead. Milani, you said it. Now you told me I wouldn't mind if I got blocked. Why? You see? Already trying to prepare yourself. No, answer the question. Nobody gonna block you. You gonna answer the question. Because you came here talking about, oh, everybody's hating on Terence Crawford. Nobody wanted to fight him when they're a champion. So now you're gonna stand on your square. So now I'm asking you, who didn't want to fight him? Now you're talking about Shawn Porter should have activated his mandatory. Why Shawn Porter got to go through all that? Why do everybody else have to do everything for him, but he don't have to do nothing? You are the one that's trying to defend him emotionally. So answer the question. Who was the champion he wanted to fight that didn't want to fight him? Go. You see they do this all the time, Kurt. Because the ones emotional is them. Ain't nobody gonna block you. That'd be a reason for you not to have to deal with these facts. No, you're gonna get these facts. So now tell us and tell everybody in here who was the champion that didn't want to fight him. Big Ticket 1230, salute. Bobo, salute. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, everything has got to be Crawford's fault. Okay, so so now Shawn Porter got to do everything. Errol Spence got to do everything. Keith Thurman got to do everything. But you're talking about why you saying that Terence Crawford got to do everything? Man, if fans like that what's the problem with the sport of boxing, Kurt. That's what's wrong with boxing, Kurt.
Yeah, it's too much emotion, not enough fact, not enough research. And when you're talking boxing, you have to really know what you talk about. You have to understand what's going on in the sport, and because it's just like hip hop music. If you don't have that ear for it, it's just gonna seem like a bunch of noise. It's no different when you hear two guys talking about boxing and you may be a fighter that you like and his name is constantly being brought up. It just sounds like we're ganging up on Crawford. But like I said, I'm the biggest fan in the world. But I have to I look at boxing from the objective perspective, meaning that if he does good, I'll give him credit. If he do something wrong or if he does bad, I'm going to criticize him.
Right.
Just being fair to the sport, because no fighter is bigger than the sport. I don't care if it's Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Leonard Mayweather, anybody. But that's just having integrity and professionalism. But I can't. I used to defend Crawford out the ring. I can't do that anymore because all his moves is wrong, all of them.
Right. School of skills, salute. And here's another thing. He talking about, none of these champions. You see this? Oh, none of these champions wanted to fight him when they was champions. Now they want to fight him. Okay, so why is he chasing Manny Pacquiao for 7 years? And Manny Pacquiao wasn't trying to fight him when he was a champion. And Manny Pacquiao ain't a champion right now. So why is he pursuing Manny Pacquiao? He ain't a champion. And when Manny Pacquiao was a champion, he wasn't trying to fight him. So what are we talking about? It's okay for Manny Pacquiao to do it. What are we talking about? When Manny Pacquiao was a champion, he wasn't trying to fight him. Now he ain't a champion, and he still ain't trying to fight him. So tell us why Terence Crawford continued to pursue that man, who's 42 years old. Go ahead, tell us. What's the reasoning for continuing to try to follow somebody that's 42 years old for 7 years? Skinny Hardaway, salute. Lester Duvall, you said you know the sport of boxing. He said Terence Crawford was calling everybody out and they didn't want to fight him. Wrong. Who was he calling out? Stop making up stories. He was not calling out nobody. Actually, I was the one debating and trying to defend him. He was doing post fights and wouldn't say nobody's name. He kept saying he wanted to fight everybody. Even after his fight with Igor Kavalauskas, Kurt, his post fight interview, who did he call out? Nobody. Oh, I want to fight everybody. Top rank and ESPN. That's what he said. Who was he calling out? He still ain't met. Andre Ward said, what's your 4-fight plan before you retire? He said, Manny Pacquiao is his number one objective, still for 7 years. Errol Spence at number 2. Danny Garcia at number 3. Danny Garcia, who lost to Errol Spence, who lost to Shawn Porter, and lost to Keith Thurman. That's his number 3 fight. Number 4 is Keith Thurman, and then he said he retired. Never made mention of Shawn Porter. He actually said, and how could Shawn Porter not give him an opportunity when Shawn Porter lost his belt in 2014 before Terence Crawford was even a world champion for the first time in his career at 135? Make it make sense. Sir Dante Fox, my brother in Super Chat. Bobby Aaron called this a while ago. He said Al is paying fighters too much and soon fighters will begin to price themselves out. Yeah, he did say that. T-Town Cruz, salute. So somebody got to make this make sense. You chasing Manny Pacquiao, who's 42 years old and don't have a belt, chasing him for 7 years. He ain't have a belt. And when he did have a belt, he wasn't trying to fight Terence Crawford. So it's okay for Manny Pacquiao, though. Y'all got all these excuses for everybody else. Everybody else is their fault. But nobody's saying Manny Pacquiao and questioning why he's still pursuing Manny Pacquiao. Sugar, fantastic. My brother in the Super Chat, salute to you. Dominique Horton, salute. The Sanchez, salute. Jamez Diamond, salute. Come on, man. Okay, he's been calling out Pacquiao. What that got to do with Errol Spence? He said Errol Spence said when he came back from the accident, did he not, Kurt? I want to fight either Terence Crawford, Danny Garcia, or Manny Pacquiao. And what did Terence Crawford first objective was, Kurt? Now, I ain't fighting him coming straight off of a car accident.
Yeah, he did say that.
Right. And what did he say about Shawn Porter, Kurt? Now, make this make sense, Kurt. He said, I'm not going to be forced to fight Shawn Porter because of our friendship. Didn't he say that, Kurt?
He did say that, yep.
So, but how could he turn around, Kurt, and say, well, now I'm supposed to fight Shawn Porter, but when he was a champ, he didn't give me the opportunity? Huh? When Terence Crawford came to the welterweight division, Shawn Porter wasn't a champion, Kurt. But how was he giving him opportunity? When Shawn Porter won his first belt at 130 in 2013 against Devin Alexander, Terence Crawford didn't even fight for a world championship yet. And he was fighting at 130 and 135. So what opportunity didn't Shawn Porter give him? Make it make sense. Calhoun carry salute. Make it make sense. How does that add up, Kurt?
It don't, man. Everything he's saying is just it ain't 2 and 2 ain't 4 anymore when it comes to him, man.
K. Palmer, salute. This dude talking about you want Bud to take a 70-30 split. Did I ever say that? I said he shouldn't take a 70-30 split. Where did you get that from? Y'all just be making up stuff as you go. They can't, Tay Walker. They can't. They can't help themselves. Matt Wade, salute. John Kramer, salute. How does that add up, Kurt? How does that add up that you say Shawn Porter didn't give you the opportunity? First, you said you ain't going to be forced to fight him because it's your friend. So how does that add up? You said you're not going to fight Shawn Porter because of your friendship. You won't be forced in a fight. If you fight Shawn Porter, is if you and Shawn Porter sit down and agree to a fight. Shawn Porter's calling you out, and you still telling him, "Oh, give me time." Give you time for what? To continue to pursue Manny Pacquiao, somebody you've been chasing for 6 years, 7 years? Jude 12, salute. They made mention of this fight in 2014 when he first won a world championship. And for 7 years running, he's yet to get the fight. Can't make this stuff up, Kurt. Salute Alika Diamond in Hawaii. Salute to Hawaii. I need to make my way up to Hawaii. Clifton McEachin, salute. Clifford McEachin said Terence Crawford should be a 2-time Ring Magazine fighter of the year by now, but he's not fighting anyone. No. Al Green, salute. What's good with you, Al Green? K. Palmer, salute. Elon, kaboom, boom, salute. Toro Salsa, salute. Yeah, Kurt, man. You can't make this stuff up. Mike Rhymes, salute my brother in Super Chat. By constantly pursuing Pacquiao, that helps him duck other fighters because everybody always going to say he would say, who would you fight, Pacquiao or them? Right. Dorian Johnson, salute. Right. Oh, everybody is saying it's Terence Crawford's fault. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? You telling Shawn Porter to sit by the side, and without even doing research, y'all come here talking about Shawn Porter didn't want to fight him when he was a champion. Really? That wasn't even possible. When he became a champion for the second time, right? He went to a unification bout. He faced the mandatory was Ugas, Yordenis Ugas, because he was Errol Spence mandatory. For him to be able to face off against Errol Spence in unification bout, Ugas had to get out the way. So either Errol was going to fight him or Shawn was going to fight him. Can't make this stuff up, Kurt.
Sure can't.
Kurt. So how's he going to give him the opportunity? The point is, he's his mandatory. That's the point. Was Ugas Kavalauskas ever a world champion? Did he ever fight for a world championship? Give him the opportunity. Why does Shawn Porter have to go through hoops and hurdles to make the fight? Big brother in life, salute. Larry Gonzalez, my brother in Super Chat. I feel like I'm in a sports theory, boxing, fundamental history university class. Hats off to you and Kurt. Blue blood #1. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. But go ahead, Kurt. What you think on this, man? It's frustrating.
It is frustrating. I done said with everything I could say, man. I'm just waiting for. I hope Crawford and Spence come to fruition. Now he's supposed to be in the ring. What, May 29th? And he said I want Porter be on standby because I'm working on something big. But what can you be working on?
Right, and Kurt, he told Shawn Porter that before Shawn Porter fought for Miller in August. He told him the same thing. He told him the same thing. I'm working on something big. Just stay on standby. That was in August. He ended up not fighting till November and fought Kell Brook. Machiavelli Mafia, salute. So what was he working on big? Christopher Myers, salute.
Man, he don't got nothing coming down the pipe, man. Take the Porter fight, please. Ain't nothing going to happen for you. Take the Porter fight.
But this is what I'm saying, Kurt. So where are they getting this from? Like, oh, he's working on. This is a repeated cycle. He told Shawn Porter the same thing in August. Are we gonna pretend he didn't say this to Shawn Porter already? Just stay on standby, and we'll revisit you if the plans fall through. The plans fell through, and he still didn't revisit Shawn Porter. Cal 845, salute. Boston MMM 365, salute. So the plans fell through, Kurt. That was in August. He didn't fight till November. So what was the plan?
Yeah, I just don't like the way he's treating Shawn Porter, man. And Shawn Porter deserves a lot more respect than what he's getting. Because that's a big fight. That fight intrigues me. Right. Certain fights has a certain, like putting, sauce on the chip. That fight does it for me because I want to see how Crawford looks against Porter. I want to see what Porter can do against the versatility of a Crawford. I want to see it, man. That's a big fight. That's a big fight. Mm-hmm. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, Slim Creeper, salute. That's all I'm saying. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. So Kurt, if David Benavidez, he said again today, Kurt, his King Mac Time, salute. He said his #1 focus, Bert T, salute, is Jamal Charlo. Again, came quicker 1, salute.
I saw that.
Yeah.
and people thought I was too hard on Charlo. You guys got to understand that I come from a certain era where no fighters duck no smoke. I don't like the way Terence moving. I definitely don't like the way Charlo moving. I don't like the way Demetrius Andrade act. I'm not used to seeing fighters, especially American fighters, go through this, man. You know, when Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler would be like, "No, I ain't fighting him." You know, I had a hard time with Duran, and he knocked him out in 2 rounds. Hagler said, "I'm gonna break every bone in your body." And Charlo don't want no smoke with Benavidez, man. It's very disappointing. I don't want to hear Lions only anymore. Liars only, not Lions. Until he fight that man. And round one already goes to Benavidez because Benavidez is actively being aggressive and seeking a challenge. And I saw the video. I saw what he said. He's making that man top priority. Now you being 100, Charlo. So what are you going to do? Charlo says nothing.
Yeah, he said after this fight, that's his only objective. Like, man, Bunny BA, brother in the super chat. If Charlo don't answer the call, it's a duck. I'll say it. That man want the smoke. Yeah,
Right.
David Benavidez is
Right. Charlo opened his mouth. Now he's behind and cashing that check. See, hey, listen, we got to fight. He called me out. We got to fight, man. We have to fight. I don't care what happens. We have to fight. That man is being aggressive. And now he probably fight Maciel in June, Charlo. He's gonna fight I think that guy. But after that, the hunt is on and you're the prey. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You should be like Benavidez, I'm coming to get you. See, that's just my attitude of being aggressive like that. That's all. That's the way I was bred. I'll be like, I'm coming to get you. I'm moving up, and me and you gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Benavidez, man, he said he ain't got nothing else on his market. That's it, man.
Look at hey, they say twins fail each other. Well, Jamar should go the same path his brother. His brother is taking on all the smoke. I thought they say twins can feel each other. Twins can feel each other. Emotions. You're not showing me, man. You like it should be like Siamese cats only instead of lions only. That's what it is.
And Jamel will fight anybody, man.
Yeah, but not Jamal. You don't want Benavidez, man.
Yeah.
When Mikey was calling out Earl was like, didn't take him serious. Earl was like, man, this dude getting on my nerves. I'll make the fight. The fight was made.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like. He taught Mikey a lesson. That's what I like. So, Charlo, you step up to the plate and you fight Benavidez. You fight him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very disappointed in Jamal. Very, very disappointed in him, man.
LV Live, what's good, LV? Skinny Hardaway, my brother, salute. Terry Berry, salute. Yeah, man, that. And let me ask you this, Kurt. What did you see what's going on back and forth with Eddie Hearn, Clarissa Shields, and that Savannah Marshall situation?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. Eddie Hearn saying, keep my name out your mouth and this and that. I've been keeping up with it so.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn told her that Savannah Marshall going to stop her. She told Eddie, "I'll stop you."
see, and that's what I like to hear. It puts some juice in the game, man. I want to hear trash talk. I want to hear people go back and forth. I want to hear them say, yeah, well, hey, let's fight.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is how you drum up interest, and now Clarissa Shields got a opponent, Savannah Marshall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a storyline too. Champagne Marlowe, my brother in Super Chat. Kurt and Blue, can Benavidez at least meet Charlo halfway? I don't think Charlo is comfortable at 168.
Well, get comfortable. He gonna have to. It's only 8 pounds. Get comfortable. It's only 8 pounds. We ain't talking about him moving the heavyweight. He walks around at 170 something. He can make 168 easy. He's big. We're not asking him to go down. We're asking him to come up. Benavidez shouldn't have to go down.
And the thing about it is that Jamal said he don't care about weight. He'll go to 168 and stop David Benavidez. That's the problem.
Yeah, I bet you he could take that back. He can't take it back because that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. So go up there and fight him.
Yeah, he said, I don't care nothing about weight. I'll go up to 168 and stop David Benavidez, knock him out. Like David Benavidez. That's why David Benavidez responded. Say, you said you're going to knock me out. You said you're coming to 68. So let's do it in September.
That's the perfect fight to make. Perfect fight to make.
Mm-hmm. My brother Corey Lee boxing in the building. What's good with you, Corey Lee? Ice season. Salute to my brother Corey Lee. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee boxing, man. Drop the link in the chat, Corey Lee, man, so they can subscribe to your channel. Dash Oliver, my brother in Super Chat. If Charlo can't get Benavidez to come down to a catchweight, is it still considered a duck? Smash the like button. Yeah, you got to fight him at 168.
It's only 8 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know what he weighs on fight night. What was his weight against Devenchenko? Anybody know on fight night?
I don't know. I didn't look at it. Makai Willis, salute. I didn't check it. John Norrie, salute. But he's a big guy, man. He's a big guy, Kurt.
Yeah. Maybe he don't feel comfortable fighting Benavidez. Maybe he's scared.
Yeah, you can't put that out there and then say we need it to be at a catchweight. Corey Lee Boxing, my brother in Super Chat, said, Blue Blood, salute, and all the real boxing fans. Salute to you, Corey Lee, man. Put your link in the chat so that people can subscribe to your channel. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boxing, man.
Scared. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I mean, Kurt, you can't put that out there and then you're taking it back. PGH Big Dog, salute. He said Charles at 160. So why did he say he could go to 168 and stop and knock out Benavidez and say he don't care about weight? See, y'all can't defend it. Marcus Morris, you can't defend what he said. He said, I don't care nothing about weight. I'll go to 168 and I'll knock out David Benavidez.
This is why I respect Antonio Tarver. He followed Roy. He was on Roy like a cheap suit. He dogged Roy for that fight. And Roy was like, man, I can't. I got to fight this man. He wanted that fight. And kudos to Roy for fighting him. Even after the first one was tough, he gave him another opportunity and fought him again.
No, Skinny Hardaway. He said he would, right? He was asked about it and he said he would. No, you got to listen to the interview again. He says, I'll go up to 168 and I'll knock out David Benavidez. The person asking him the question says, but Benavidez is at 168. He says, I don't care nothing about weight. I'll go to 168 and knock out Benavidez. I'll actually be stronger at 168 than at 160. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. Jeffrey Monroe, my brother in Super Chat. Salute.
I bet you he wish he could take that back. He thought Benavidez wasn't going to be aggressive at all. That's what he was thinking.
And y'all saying he should fight Caleb Plant as if he wasn't. Is he not pursuing Caleb Plant? That makes no sense.
Nah.
He-
I don't want to see him fight nobody at 168. Only Benavidez. That's it. That
And
man called you out. You gotta fight that man
you actually called him out, and he responded.
aggressively.
Right. Like then, Skinny Hardaway said he not after Plant. Come on, bro, stop, man. Hey, y'all. It's amazing. Now you gonna act like David Benavidez ain't been trying to get a fight with Caleb Plant? Come on, stop, man.
Remember this, Blue? I'll be your Huckleberry. Now I don't got no problems with you, Doc.
Right,
Oh no, we got a game. We didn't get to finish playing.
right,
Now it's for keeps.
right.
All right. Let's do it.
Skinny Hardaway said David Benavidez. Come on, bro. Come on, stop it, bro. How you gonna say he don't mention David Benavidez? He don't mention Caleb Plant. What are you? Are you serious right now? He done called Caleb Plant everything under the sun. You gonna say he don't mention Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant just responded to him and said, I don't care about him calling me out because he don't have a belt no more. That's not my fault. He lost a belt. What are you talking about? He don't call out Caleb Plant. He been calling out Caleb Plant for years. Bro, what are we talking about? Wow. My brother Mitch in the super chat, man, I love the Charlo brothers, but I was taught don't write a check, yo can't cash. I was taught that early. Man, watching him back down from Benavidez, shaking my head. Yeah. Listen to all the excuses, Kurt. Why is his top priority 160 pounder?
Listen, certain fights are meant to be made. The boxing gods put people in the same division or division lower. Sometimes two divisions lower, and the fight is made. You know, he was after Plant, but when Charlo opened his mouth, he switched his focus from Plant to Charlo. Now Charlo has become the hunted because Charlo opened his mouth. Because see that tough guy persona that they walk around with, both of them, and I like Jermel because he's proven it. But his brother's not proving it. He shouldn't open his mouth because he was thinking David Benavidez might say one thing and just leave it alone. And David Benavidez like, wait a minute, man, he's the perfect opponent, man. Hey, we can have a fight in Texas. And he's been after Charlo ever since. Charlo needs to answer the bell.
Yeah, man.
You say you was gonna fight Canelo. Well, Canelo's at 168. And
Right.
and I like what Benavidez said. Benavidez said, yeah, I could fight Charlo and Plant, then go for Canelo. And he's serious. Because I
Mhm.
look in the fighter's face. He's very, very serious. He means that. If he fights Charlo or not, he's gonna be gunning at the Canelo. If Charlo don't duck him, he's gonna be gunning for Canelo. Because Canelo more likely is gonna fight Plant. So, later this year.
And so if y'all talking about this with Benavidez, then why is Jamal Charlo and everybody focus on Jamal Charlo fighting Canelo Alvarez, who's a 168 pounder? Make it make sense. Malik Omar, my brother in the super chat. Salute to the vanguard of the LDBC. Where you been at, bro? Charlo also is saying now Benavidez needs to have the test and all of that. He said this is a bad look on Charlo. Peace. Yeah, for sure. But now everybody wants to say, well, he ain't a 168 pounder. He ain't a 168 pounder. Okay, so then why is he pursuing Canelo Alvarez, who's a 168 pounder? Make it make sense. Brian Taylor, my brother in the super chat. Porter just Twitter, he wants to fight, Blue. He said Sean Porter just tweeted out again. He wants to fight again. Yeah, he's on Terence Crawford, man.
And that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Vic Middlebrooks, my brother in Super Chat. Hey, Blue and Kurt, you brothers are the realest in the fight game. Can't wait for next show. Duty calls. I'm out here. Be safe. Peace. Salute to you, King. Yeah, we'll be
Salute
back
to you.
on Monday. We'll be back. Yeah, A17 Boston B, man. We get ready to get out of here. DP Rocker, my brother in Super Chat. He says, salute Kurt and Blue. Remember on when Danny Jacobs ran up on him, you see how quick he changed his tune? Ain't no such thing as halfway.
Scared to death, scared to look. Shook. Ain't no such thing as halfway crook.
Now look at Avboy Jr. because Benavidez is not Canelo Alvarez. Well, you just told me everything I need to know about your method. You just said that he's not a 168 pounder, but now you're saying, well, he could go there to fight Canelo. Okay. Unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. But Kurt, let's get on out of here, man. We got one more great brother. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. It's okay to go 168 fight Canelo. It's not okay to go 168 and fight Benavidez. Okay.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Kurt.
About Charlo, man, I'm gonna be very honest. I know people was riding in the Charlo bandwagon, talk about Canelo's ducking, but I'm gonna be very honest. If they would have wound up fighting in May for Cinco de Mayo or Independence Week, second week of September, Charlo ain't beat no Canelo. I can see it. It's right on the wall. Maybe you guys can't see it. I don't know, because Charlo, the Deverenchenko win was an okay win, but he hasn't taken charge of his career as well. He hasn't fought, the fighters he needs to get himself ready to fight a guy like Canelo. The Dennis Hogans of the world and Brandon Adams of the world is not going to do it. And now with this Benavidez thing and Danny Jacobs, I kind of forgot about that. So thank you for reminding me of that. It's just things ain't adding up, man. With Charlo, he got to be in the ring with somebody. See, Terence Crawford got dog in him. I ain't worrying about him, but I question Charlo. So I don't know. I see things I ain't liking with Charlo, man. Lions only, nah. More like Heathcliff only, the cat. That's what I got to say about that.
Oh, Kurt is crazy, man. Emmanuel H, brother in Super J, said, my bad, had to put the baby to sleep. What I missed? Trolls still being fact checked, Blue? Yeah, man. Stormy V Man said, get some slices of pizza up in this joint. The good old New York pizza, man.
Blue and Stormy's out there, another wise man, and all you guys who know boxing. I'm used to the Marvin Haglers, the Tommy Hearns, the George Foremans, the Sonny Listons, the Aaron Pryors. You think them guys I mentioned will turn down a fight and talking about I ain't fighting him because he's under the age of 25? That's the cloth where I'm cut from.
Mm-hmm.
It's very disappointing, man.
Yep. The Jessica Burton, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Fred Hampton, salute. He said Canelo was stripped for not facing Derenchenko. Yeah, he avoided Jamal Charlo. We know that. Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in Super Chat. If Crawford fight Porter and completely dominate Porter, does Spence pull back from the fighting bud? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Errol Spence is not going to back down from that fight.
No fight. If Charlo wind up fighting and beating Benavidez, then I'll go out and get my Charlo shirt. I just want to see guys take on the tough challenges and win.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I agree. Champagne Marlowe, brother in the Super Chat. He said, our race of fighters are always asked to move up. when are we going to ask these other race of fighters to come down? Mayweather, Hopkins, Ward, that's proof. Tell Fat Boy Benavidez to come down. See, this is what y'all missing. Champagne Marlowe. This is what you're missing. Let me clarify this. Because y'all not fact checking. David Benavidez never made no mention of Jamal Charlo. He did not mention Jamal Charlo. It wasn't on his radar. Jamal Charlo started talking about David Benavidez. David Benavidez responded to Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo said, I'll go to 168. I don't care about weight, and knock out David Benavidez. What did David Benavidez was minding his own business, focusing on Caleb Plant. That's not that. Why would David Benavidez have to go down when Jamal Charlo is saying that he'll go to 168 and knock out David Benavidez? And then when the person interviewed him said, but you know he's at 168, he said, I don't care about weight. So why would David Benavidez come down? No, why would he come down? That don't make sense for him to come down when he wasn't even talking about Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo on numerous occasions said that he would go up to 168 and knock out David Benavidez. And he don't care about the weight. So why are we asking David Benavidez to come down when he wasn't even talking about Charlo? Wasn't on his resume. Wasn't on his. It don't matter if he was asked the question or not. I don't care. The reporter gave him the opportunity when he said, but he's at 168.
You got a big mouth. Big mouth. Big mouth. Big mouth. You got a big mouth.
But Kurt, they told me. Well, the reporter asked him. It don't matter. He went a step further when the reporter gave him the opportunity and said, but he says, but David Benavidez at 168. He said, I don't care about weight. I'll still go up there and knock him out. So what are we talking about here? Man, it's unbelievable, man. I want to see everybody challenge themselves. I want to see all themselves.
I like the energy Benavidez is giving. He ain't caring about Canelo being the same race. He said, hey, he named Plant, Charlo, and Canelo. He got a plan. He wants all three of them.
And the thing is this, right, Kurt? We're gonna act like David Benavidez wasn't trying to fight Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant all this time. He's been saying he wanted to fight Caleb Plant. He wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez. He said he's the one that said Canelo Alvarez is ducking me. He just said it again. If Canelo Alvarez beats Caleb Plant, he ain't gonna fight me. He gonna avoid me. He know I'm gonna knock him out. And Eddie Reynoso, Canelo's trainer and manager, he said nobody's avoiding you. He was talking to all of them. So why are we acting like come on, man, stop it. Come on, Kurt. Let's get on up out of here. My great brother Champagne Marlowe back in that super chat. I understand what you're saying. I just want to see these other race of fighters challenge themselves. But that's what I'm saying to you, great brother. He had he was trying. Jamal Charlo was not his first option. That became his first option because he keeps saying that he was going to knock him out. That wasn't his first option. Canelo don't make no mention of David Benavidez. He don't say I'm gonna knock out David Benavidez. He don't mention him. David Benavidez mentions Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant. David Benavidez said I'm trying to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, like, listen, he lost the belt on the scale twice. That's not my fault. So on and such. So now I'm not fighting him. I'm focusing on Canelo. Caleb Plant said, if David Benavidez was such a big star, why Canelo ain't never mentioning his name? Well, maybe because he feels like he has a better opportunity of beating you than he beat David Benavidez. David Benavidez is calling out everybody. So it just is what it is. But salute to my brother Champagne Marlowe in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. But they want to fight. David Benavidez wasn't focused on Jamal Charlo. He's responding to Jamal Charlo. He's not calling out Jamal Charlo. That's the difference. So, But go ahead, Kurt. Let's get up out of here. Let's close this out.
Yes, indeed. Lesson, don't say something unless you mean it. But, we'll see what happens with Jamal Charlo. Great boxing show today, man. I love talking boxing. Thank you for all the support, the super chats, Emmanuel, everybody, Carolina Ryder, everybody. Thank you for your, hard earned money. You donate, support the channel. Thank you, chat, for your patience and, listening to us. We greatly appreciate it. Great show, Blue. My name is Curtis Anderson, Kurt Sugar. Enjoy the fights, and we'll see you Monday.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Jeffrey Monroe, salute to you, great brother, in the super chat. He said, much respect for Benavidez. Don't care about race. Salute to you, Jeffrey Monroe. Appreciate you. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. I lost where I was at. But salute to y'all, man. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.